What's up, everybody? Welcome to Flagrant. It's your boy Schultz. I'm here at Alexx Media, Marky Gags, Miles Media, Shifty's lurking in the room somewhere.
Very spooky.
We all just saw the Odyssey except for Mark. Mark is continuing his I refuse to watch movies.
It's not even on purpose. I don't know if y'all have time.
Mark did a whole podcast for camp about the Odyssey without seeing the fucking Odyssey. Nobody cares about the old Odyssey.
Source material. I'm going through ancient sources.
Son, the ancient sources are fake too.
Nah, that's real to me.
This is the funny thing about, like, everybody's like, oh, Nolan's interpretation from the Odyssey is different from the real one. And it's like, we don't have a real one.
Yeah.
We have some guy's interpretation of the Odyssey like 700 years later.
No, Zeus is supposed to be Greek, bro. You can't make Zeus fucking Asian or whatever.
Wait, was he Asian in this?
Nah. But if they did make him different races, that'd be hilarious. People would still be mad about it. They'd be like, dude, Zeus is supposed to be a white guy.
Did you guys think at all about, like, all right, so Alexx saw it. Obviously, Miles saw it. Mm-hmm. Al's going to take the wind right out of his sails. I already know he's like,
I'm going to be fair. I'm going to be fair.
It's very Greek.
Can I be honest with you? It's very. I ran out the theater because I was watching this theater and there was literally 12 people in there and it was a tiny theater. It might have been like 60 seats. So like the exact opposite of how Nolan wanted you to watch this movie, right? It could not be more opposite. And they all had like cartoonishly gray hair. It was like 12 old people.
That's the theater you go to get some head, bro. You don't watch movies there.
So yeah, because they would have no fucking clue. But anyway, they were all watching it, right? And I don't even know why I brought this up.
You ran out.
Oh, I ran out because I didn't want to hear any of the old people complain. Because I saw Superman that same movie theater.
Okay.
And before I could get out and feel the joy of the movie that I really liked, they were like, oh, it's not like the old Superman. It's a little bit different. So I ran out.
Okay.
Before I could have anybody mess it up. So when I hit the chat and then you later that night said to me, you're like 3.5 out of 5 stars. I was like, it's okay. I already had 24 hours of enjoying this before Alexx ruins it for me.
Yeah. Now, the beauty of old people watching this is that the cameos don't take them out of it. You know what I mean?
I'll tell you one thing. Lupita Nyong'o took them out of it immediately.
Yeah, probably that, maybe a little. But like my buddy went and saw it with his mom, and she was like, the opening scene is Travis Scott. Yeah. And he goes, fucking Travis Scott? And she goes, what actor is that? So like she had no idea. So all the cameos, Elliot Page, they're just like, all right, these are human beings.
My shorty didn't know that was Travis Scott until after the movie. I was like, you know?
But everybody got so upset about the Travis Scott pick. Like, I get it.
No, they got upset about the black people.
No, not even about the black shit. Also, there was probably mad black people in ancient Greece, right?
Yeah, it should have been more.
Oh, really?
In the movie.
Let's not get carried away.
Hamilton.
What happened to all them when they went to hell? The only time everybody's black in the movie is when they're in Hades. That's kind of fucked up, right? Come on, Nolan. You're better than that. But yeah, like I assume the idea was this was an ancient poem. And poets back in the day would retell this story to people. So they're taking a modern poet and starting the retelling of the story through him.
Yeah.
Is that far-fetched?
No. That's what the defenders would say.
And that's like, the only rapper that fucking Nolan knows, probably. Like, I mean, dead serious. Like, you would be surprised how many people get cast and things based on like their kids liking the person.
Yeah.
So Nolan's kid's favorite rapper is probably Travis Scott. He thinks that's the only rapper that exists. Yeah. And he's like, I got fucking Travis Scott.
I got the rapper.
Yeah. And everyone else is like, oh, it's because he likes Batman. There's no correlation whatsoever.
But yeah, I mean, that's kind of how the Odyssey was told. There was a bunch of people like at bars and shit, basically back in the day, retelling the story over and over, big Greek festivals. And they would like kind of change it, add their little things, put themselves in it. You know?
Also, just want to clarify, no spoiler alerts this entire episode. So you guys, if you haven't watched it, you will be completely
you don't have
fine.
to say that. Yeah. This is a 2,000-year-old story.
Well, I just wanted to say that because we're going to spoil the fuck out of it.
Yeah, that's what I'm like.
So it's a fun little game. It's a fun little game. I was like, but no spoilers.
If you haven't heard anything about the Odyssey at this point, dude.
I know. Fast forward to this part right here if you don't want to hear about the shit.
No, we're not doing that.
Spoil Passion of the Christ.
Fuck that. We're not doing that.
Miles is going to put the timestamp right here, guys. Right?
I'm going to put timestamp where Al cuts something out of this pod.
Anyway, I didn't have any issue with the Travis Scott like opening up. I kind of saw what he was going to do. And also, if you think about it, like, if the history is oral, it's an oral tradition, right? Like this story has been maintained over thousands of years before people were writing anything down simply because it was a fire story and people like to retell it, right? So kind of the movie is all, not all, a lot of it is told through story.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like Matt Damon's character is talking to Charlize Theron, and she's like, "Tell me what you remember," and then look at this story. And then you heard John Bernthal's character is talking to Tom Holland, and this is what happened. So the oral tradition exists within the movie, which I thought was kind of fire. It was a nice little nod.
The story in and of itself is a tall tale. Like, it's all told flashback from Odysseus being like, nah, the craziest shit happened ever.
Yeah.
And then him just making up stuff.
Yeah.
Yo, is it foul to say, like, this is the same way the Bible came together?
No.
Because isn't it the same?
To an extent, you could say, yeah.
It was just oral for mad long, and then eventually somebody wrote it down, and then some interpretation of it is different from other people's interpretation.
You could say that. But
I don't
difference being
know.
that the Bible is wholly true and pure.
Was it oral forever? None of the apostles were writing shit down?
It was like shortly after the death of Christ. So they were starting to like write down letters and stuff like
It's a
that.
long time.
Maybe a decade, something like that, you know? Sources differ on this.
Isn't the old
Is
Testament?
it?
But then you got the Old Testament, you got the
800
OT.
years old.
You know what I mean? OT, they're writing that shit down.
No, but like, so what
All
are you
time.
trying to say? That it like didn't happen? Which one are you trying to say didn't happen?
Which one got
It's
higher
up for
star rating?
interpretation.
Which one's more believable?
It's up for interpretation is all I'm saying.
Why is everybody saying this story is unbelievable? You don't think a guy who's been away fucking bitches for 10 years at war is gonna take the long way home? Like, I think people, like, when you go home from work,
Yeah, you take the
like,
scenic route.
fuck, I'm gonna take the Triborough Bridge.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes,
Let me
you're not
see.
trying to get right back to
No, you
responsibility.
got to see the Hudson a little and then come back.
Enjoy the spoils of war.
Exactly.
You win the war, and you're not gonna celebrate a little bit?
Exactly. It is funny because they're like, dude, the journey took 20 years. It's like, it took a couple and he was on an island banging Calypso for a decade.
That was another thing.
And Cersei.
They didn't have any, and Cersei, and went back. You know, he went back to the Cersei lady
Oh, I didn't know that.
and put a seed in her. This is crazy.
I didn't see that part.
This allegedly happens after, but he gets the pig lady pregnant without even knowing she is a kid.
That ugly bitch?
But back in the day, maybe it was different.
Yeah, you're at sea for a while, you know?
Yeah.
Sea goggles. It changes things.
Ooh,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So, and then I guess maybe this happens. I learned it from the internet, so who knows? But has a kid. Kid goes to look for his dad, finds Odysseus on an island randomly, doesn't know his dad, kills him. Marries Odysseus's wife, which is his mother, kind of
Yeah.
half mom, and then Tom Holland's character goes and marries Cersei.
It's so hot.
What version is this?
TikTok, bro. Don't ask questions.
Like,
Just
what
keep
the
the show
fuck?
moving.
That's
Don't ask
Schultz's
questions. See the
overretelling.
show moving. Yo, go see the Odyssey.
It's like people
absolutely
that they
fire.
write their own versions of fucking Harry Potter and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is this.
That's literally what this is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and the version that we got is just like low key. The original version could be ass.
I don't know about that.
It could be ass, and the version we got was the first dude to write it down, and he might have been the greatest interpreter ever.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, anybody criticizing Nolan is like, Nolan made it better than the original. Like, this is, if you read the original, Nolan's version is 10 times better. Because Odysseus isn't a dick.
Yeah.
Like, if he made Odysseus a likable character you could root for that was like vulnerable, that's not Odysseus.
Yeah.
Odysseus was an asshole. Like, the whole journey is him dealing with his pride. Pride becomes hubris, and he thinks he could take on the gods and all this stuff. And they're like little glimpses of it in the story, in Nolan's version, and they don't even really make sense.
That was one of the things I didn't like about it.
Talk to me.
So it's like, you either have to make him the likable guy, or he has to be the asshole who becomes the likable guy.
Tell me the two glaring moments for you.
When he shoots the
Yeah.
fucking giant, and fuck, what was the other
no,
one?
it's not the Cyclops. I think you're saying, yeah.
And
For no
then-
reason.
Yeah. Fuck. And then I think I kind of felt this when he was like lying to his people, even though I know he was trying to protect them. But what's the second part?
Why do you got to hear the sirens? That's pure ego.
Yeah.
To me, it's pure ego. Now, I get it.
I get it.
No,
I get
you
it.
want to hear it, right? Like, these people are willing to kill themselves
But
just
I
for
want to be
this.
the only one to hear it and live.
It's
and
pure
like-
ego. It's
yeah.
like, I thought you're trying to get home to your wife and kid, but you're going to risk all that just to hear it?
Yeah.
So,
Nah, you want to hear it, bro. A little, you just want to know.
Yeah, we all want to do a lot of things we're not supposed to do. That's the whole point of the Odyssey.
Yeah.
You want to hear. That's the human instinct to be like, yo, I need to know.
I want to take the lotus flower and forget everything that's happened that's giving me pain.
Yeah.
But the only way home is through.
Yeah, I know, but Xanbars are fire. You know
Xanbars
what I mean?
are fire.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, yo,
That's what the lotus flower is.
that's what I'm saying. It's like, yo, you got to go home tonight, right? You got your girl back home. You're like, yeah, but my boy's he's going to QB sneak me. Do I stop it? Mm-mm. That's the human condition. And that's what we're trying to overcome.
I think in the original Odyssey, the original fake one that the guy interpreted for himself that we're working off of,
one.
I don't think he takes the lotus flower.
He doesn't.
And it doesn't happen with Calypso.
Yep.
No, those are two separate things.
So the homies all take it because they want to forget what happens.
Yeah, and then he's got to like tie him down to the boat and bring him back.
Yeah, he's like, I'm determined. So
He's the good guy in that one. Yeah.
Also, what you give the movie out of 5 stars? Let's start.
10. I think it's one of the greatest movies I've ever seen. I think Christopher Nolan is the greatest filmmaker that we've ever seen, and I think it's his best movie.
Bullshit.
Can I make a little argument here?
All right.
Okay.
Best movie?
It's up there.
Movies are bag.
I'm done with this guy. Yo. All right, movies are done now, bro. Now movies are done. Now movies are really done.
Movies are bad.
This guy.
No, in all seriousness,
Do not believe anything he said.
this could only
This guy's
function in a theater.
okay.
If you put it streaming, I think that we would be like scrolling, we'd be kind of distracted by shit. Because let's be honest, it's about an hour and 45 minutes of buildup. And then the last 45 to an hour is Jordan in a closeout game.
Okay.
But the first hour 45, if you're at home with all the distractions that you have Instagram, you're Googling shit, your friends are sending, you're answering text messages, you got work you got to do. I don't know if you're hanging out through like, okay, it's a Cyclops. Okay, here's some tall giants. Okay, here's a girl that turns people into pigs. Like that part, like to me, I was like, you got to honor the story. I get it. But
it really sounds like you're describing the best movie ever.
the last hour, you realize what all that meant. And he edges you for an hour.
Okay.
Or edges you for 2 hours. And then the last hour, I was literally like getting up out of my seat. Like I had my hands in the fucking air, dude. When he strums the bow in that final scene, and then it matches up with the music, because there's 2 regular strums, and then he does the third beat. The idea... The only other times he strummed the bow in the movie is for what reason?
To let the
you got to warn your prey.
Yeah, the punch is stupid as fuck. But go.
But again, this is a version of him being an honorable man, which Odysseus wouldn't be.
Yeah.
Like the actual Odysseus from the Odyssey would never strum a bow. He'd see an animal and there was like, feeding its kid, and he would crack it over the head with a rock. And
Hellfire
be like, you
missile.
stupid fucking
Bang.
idiot. Exactly. Yeah. But the fact that he's warning his prey and his prey are all in there, and the only person that gets is the person that's seen him do that in the past is Robert Pattinson's character, and he just dips immediately because he knows what time it is.
But it's like all this time away, finally he's getting over his pride and his ego and he's making it home. And then I want to take on 100 niggas by myself. That is getting over pride and ego. Not trying to talk to them first. Maybe, hey, do you guys actually respect me? If I show you who I am?
But he
Let me lock you niggas in a room and I'm gonna take you on 101. Is that the actions of somebody who really wants to be with his wife?
Well,
he was trying to die.
No. Yo, why is nobody talking about maybe Penelope's shit stink a little? Because, like, there's no reason you're going to war for 10 years and taking the long way back.
That's why she need the gate.
And he went,
it's like, yo, you just need a little distance, but from a distance, I'm a stab it. But don't get a whiff of it.
Yeah. Because there's got to be some truth to that. Like, that's a crazy journey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Quick tour announcements. We're about to release a bunch of dates that we're going to in the fall. We've set up this system where you can literally text Schultz to 858-758-2309, or you just go to theandrewschultz.com and you drop your phone number in the website, and you will be notified if we are coming to a place near you, or you'll be notified early when we are going to release those tickets. Okay, I know that we've been playing a lot of these clubs, and the clubs are not that big, so the tickets might go quickly. This is how we get the hour ready and how we, get ready to do the tour. So that's going to be happening in the fall. I want to give you guys, obviously, the people who are listening to the Soul Asshole Army, the opportunity to get them first. So if you go text that or you go to the website, fill it out, they're going to give you first access to absolutely everything. And I want you guys to get that. I appreciate how much you guys support. Also, quick update. Remember, this weekend, we moved the shows from Brea last weekend to this weekend, and we added 2 more on Thursday. So when this is coming out, if you had tickets last week, and obviously they're still good for this weekend, if you guys need refunds or anything because you can't make it, the club will absolutely make sure that happens. You DM me if there is any issue at all, and I will get back to you, I promise. Sorry about the inconvenience. I really apologize. And we added more shows and more people could be able to go, and it will work with their schedules. Also, Halifax will be there August 8th at Garrison Grounds, man. Halifax, Nova Scotia, August 8th. Going to be an amazing show out there, outdoors, insane, and we've got an absolutely incredible show for you guys to go see. So come indulge. And yeah, go check that out for updates, and very excited to release this next batch of shows, man.
What's up, people? Great news. I'm going to be coming to a bunch of cities at the end of the year to do stand-up comedy. I would love for you guys to join me. I'm going to Plano, Texas, Chandler, Arizona, Pasadena, California, San Diego, Detroit, and Salt Lake City. I would love for y'all to come on out. I'll see you guys at the shows.
Guys, this Saturday, I plan to see you guys all at my second tennis clinic that I'm throwing. First 2 sold out, so we decided to do a third one. The next one's gonna be August 22nd. If you don't miss this one, because hey, we're probably gonna sell out again, tickets are at theallloveclub.com. See you there. Peace.
And purposely takes the long way. He could have went with Agamemnon, right? Agamemnon's taking the trade routes. And he goes, nah, let's just see what's out there in the ocean. No urgency to get back to the wife and kid or the kingdom. And I think Nolan's interpretation is fire, which is I didn't want to go home. I knew what we did. We broke Zeus's law. That's going to spill across civilization. We broke the one thing that holds civilization together, right? This and some people are trying to project kind of Christian morality onto it. But I think that Zeus's law is Xenia or something like that.
Yeah, Xenia.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hospitality.
Hospitality. So it's basically we're seafair people. You're going to bump into some town. You don't know anybody, but you need them to survive. Let's just make sure it's mutual and we'll all kind of get along.
Yeah.
Works out great. And Christianity probably in every other culture adopts a version of this. Treat people how you want to be treated. But so him going back and fucking up all the suitors is also breaking Xenia's law. And that's why he's exiled.
But I think they broke Xenia first by eating up all his shit, trying to bang his girl.
So I thought about that. I don't think they did.
They didn't, because they didn't attack him. As long as you don't attack any of the people there,
no, not even him. Well, technically they tried to kill his son or whatever, but
they held back.
But they were plotting to kill.
They were plotting, but then they held back.
They didn't hold back. He held them back. He killed them all in Athena's tomb.
They weren't in the house.
It doesn't matter where you
Nah, if you're outside the house, the rules don't apply no more. Now we boys.
Zeus's law is specifically towards eating and where you eat.
All right, so here, check it. They overstayed their welcome.
Yes.
Which is arguably breaking the law. As a visitor, you got to come with a gift, and you got to not take too much. You got to respect the host.
They were drinking the wine dry.
You drinking the wine dry. But here's the thing. They think Odysseus is dead. It's been 20 years. Anybody who doesn't think there's one person who doesn't think Odysseus is dead. The dog.
Yeah, Argos.
And they got loyalty built in. Also, Argos.
That was the scene that got me.
That little
tail. I fucking started sounding like a doctor.
But
that was the scene that got me.
Yeah, I had to.
That shit
was crazy, though.
That's how fire dogs are. He wrote that 2,000 years ago. 2,000 years ago, we were yo, dogs are the only ones that will ride with you forever. And Eumaeus.
But Eumaeus believed he was dead. He just rode for him forever.
But the fact that he took him in without even knowing who he was, fire.
Think about it, because he still has the code. He still believes Zeus's code. But the other thing is, think about Eumaeus and the dog. They're metaphors for Ithaca and civilization. They're decomposing. When you first meet these people, right? They are amazing warriors. The dog's this loyal, spry thing. And by the end, he's just lying in fucking shit. This is what has happened to your great kingdom.
Right.
This is what
That's
happened to your society.
good.
And the second he comes back, I guess there's this like transfer. He's like, Argos knows he can go because, the king is home.
This nigga been watching mad YouTube videos.
Son, I love it. I love it. I think it's just...
I ain't catch that one.
You get why it's the greatest story. This is why Alexander the Great slept with it under his pillow.
Son.
It was like
Okay.
it was the undergirding of all Greek civilization.
So
Son,
I like the fact.
Can I just respond to that fucking lie? This is the beauty. This is the beauty of ancient shit. You could just make it up.
Yeah.
And we can't say nothing about it. Like Alexander the Great didn't have a pillow. You know what I mean? We're supposed to believe this motherfucker is just marauding all around
Why
the
didn't
Middle
he have a pillow, bro?
Just, every night before he goes
Yeah.
to sleep. He's just, oh, where's my copy of the Elliot and the Odyssey? Let me put it under here. Fuck out of here. But you believe it.
But he had a pillow, bro. I'm telling you.
You believe Alexander the Great was Greek. However, whatever I meant to say.
You believe he was straight.
Nah. Let's not get crazy. Let's not get carried away. Let's not get carried away.
One question about the Cyclops in the movie.
Oh, you were going to say something. I cut you off.
This was a movie that it was so long,
Yeah.
but it kept me engaged the whole time. I didn't feel like it was so long.
Yep.
So much so that I had to pee in a cup because I didn't want to miss a second
Son,
of it,
I
bro.
didn't get up to pee
I
either.
had to be real with the word. I got to get it off my chest.
This is the litmus test, bro.
I did.
Pack theater?
In the theater.
Pack theater?
Yeah, but I was so it's a separate joint, so
Fire.
nobody can see me.
Fire.
Yeah.
Listen,
Bro, how do you even do it? How do you do it?
Oh, you pull just hit,
Out the side?
hit the side joint.
So you pop it all the way out.
Pop it out.
Is that a
the side.
felony? Didn't
Hit
Pee
the
Wee
side.
Herman go to jail for
Yo,
this?
kids,
I wasn't stroking it. Though.
Well, you have to shake it. You have to shake it.
You displayed it.
Yeah, you displayed
You
it.
displayed it. And there was kids in that fucking movie theater.
Yeah.
I'm black. You couldn't see.
No, that's garnishing, right? That's technically garnishing. I'm pretty sure you can't do that.
Nah,
Brandishing?
garnish
No,
is
brand-
low.
brandishing.
You would think about food.
I know, yeah.
You would get hungry without talking about
I know.
breaking out
Open
the
up. I
fucking-
got you, son.
Thinking about putting Parmesan on it.
Salt bed, dude.
Anyway, you were gonna ask.
So
Question.
when he's talking to Cyclops,
Yeah.
he says, "Oh, my name's Nobody."
He doesn't say
No,
it
he
in the
doesn't.
movie.
I know.
We cut
Really?
that.
That's like the best part. I love that. It's so clever.
There are versions. So one of the things about Odysseus is he was the
Cyclops
smartest motherfucker, right? So like everything he did is clever, and he found ways to like outsmart the opponents. He's not like brute strength, like an Achilles is, or something like that. And his cleverness, I think is like his downfall in a way, because he thinks he's so clever that he can outsmart the gods,
Right.
and he has to learn that lesson that no, you cannot.
Because my understanding from the original, he's talking to Cyclops. He's like, the Cyclops trying to get him and all his boys. He says, "I'm Nobody." The Cyclops yells out, "Nobody's hurting me."
Yep.
And then all the other Cyclopses are like, "Oh, nobody's hurting you. Sounds like you're going crazy."
They said, "Who hurt you?" He goes, "Nobody."
yeah.
So they're like, "Oh, I guess nobody."
And then they say, "Pray to the gods. You seem like you're sick."
Yeah.
And then he leaves. He gets on the boat and he goes, "Actually, I'm not Nobody. I'm actually Odysseus, son of this guy, ruler of this kingdom."
Conqueror of cities.
Yeah. And then that's how the Cyclops knows. And then the Cyclops tells his daddy,
Poseidon.
who's Poseidon. And then he fucks up the sails and the seas and
Poseidon curses him, and that's why he has to go everywhere.
and all that's in the movie.
But that's not.
No.
That's the best shit.
I know.
That's the shooting him in the ass.
It
So
also
there-
makes more sense because he doesn't take the long way home because he's being a dick. He's taking the long way home because the gods are cursing him.
Yes. Well, yes, 100%. And in the movie, he doesn't take the long way. He takes a different way because he's like, "I'm done being with Agamemnon." Like, I think he never wanted to go to war in the first place.
But they don't explain why he would do that. If you're trying to get home to your wife and this is the trade route to go home, it doesn't explain why you would choose to take the long way. And I didn't like
my understanding of the explanation, and I think you learn this when he's kidnapped with Calypso, is that he knew what he did. So let's go back to this like Trojan horse thing. When we learned about the I think it's Fagles' version of the Odyssey. I think that's like the most common one that we all do. There's another version, Rachel Wilson, I think her name is, right? And some say that like Nolan is working off her adaptation, which is like maybe like a little bit more soft. It's, the internet is more feminized or whatever. It doesn't matter. Like he basically has more trauma based on what happened and feels worse about what happened in Troy. Versus Fagles' interpretation is like he's like, "I'm the boy. Like, did you see what I did?" So when we read the Odyssey, we thought the horse was this genius feat in war. That's how I always interpreted what a Trojan
They
horse
outsmarted
was.
the enemy.
We outsmarted the enemy. Nolan's interpretation is you broke Zeus's law. You offered up the horse as a gift.
Hospitality.
Hospitality. And then took advantage of that. And then in the movie, while there, they cut Athena's head off. And there's a statue of Athena. And when you see Tom Holland's wife, what's her name? Euphoria. Zendaya, throughout the movie, she's representative, I think, of like a young priestess. Like a young girl that lived in Troy that was, you know, a part of the Church of Athena or whatever it was.
Another thing I didn't like.
I think she's supposed to be Athena.
She's supposed to be Athena.
Well, but she is,
then
her look is supposed to represent this young girl that gets beheaded or whatever there. And it's a reminder to Damon or Odysseus what he did. This act, breaking Zeus's law, what he did. And he has to deal with that every single second that he sees her.
And that was another thing I didn't like. I feel like they just wanted to jam-pack this shit full of A-list. Zendaya added nothing to the story. This is the first time I've ever seen her acting where it's like, you didn't do anything. Like, she usually blows me away. She usually steals scenes. She's like an actress. I feel like they didn't give her anything to do. That's
interesting.
I'm just going to sit here and remind you of guilt, but really not say anything that important, anything monumental. Can you remember a single line she said?
No, but I do. The scene where she's on the cross, where they're going to cut her head off, and then they juxtapose it with like slicing the head of the statue off, I thought was acted like beautifully. I mean, she's also ethereal, like just the way that she looks. She has like this like heavenly look to her. So maybe there's part of that.
But it's like the whole time you're thinking, oh, she's just reminding him of one of the people they killed in Troy. But the whole time she's supposed to be Athena.
She doesn't
but they
have
didn't
the
really
depth.
make that.
She doesn't have the depth of Damon's character or Anne Hathaway, who's the fucking goat. Anne Hathaway might be the fucking goat.
She's the best,
killed it,
dude.
She killed it. Damon killed it.
Damon.
Another thing I didn't like, they made Tom a pussy, bro. How you train fighting all this training, and then the 2 times you fighting, you're getting your shit pushed in.
That's Telemachus.
Yeah. Like both times he was fighting and he was looking like a pussy. Like he couldn't
And
do
he's
nothing.
20.
But you've been trained your whole life. You should be nice.
No, that's what I'm saying. By that time, he's 20. It's not like he's a little boy.
Yeah, he's in the prime.
Yeah, he's at least 21 or whatever if she was pregnant right before he left.
So I ain't like that.
Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I got it.
Another thing I didn't like, Helen's supposed to be the most beautiful person who started wars and all this type of stuff.
Careful.
No. I like the choice that they scarred her face because it's like, oh, look, even everybody was vying for this person who started wars and look at the result of wars and all that shit. But then you give her an identical twin sister. It takes away from her beauty. Why the fuck we're all fighting over this one when you got an identical baddie?
I didn't know this.
They gave her an identical twin sister. You take away from her beauty.
In Greece, they did that in like the Greek version of it?
I don't know. I don't think there's a twin.
No.
He doesn't get scarred.
I never read that.
No, hold on. Let's back up.
She has sisters, but not an identical.
Can we just look? You're sure of that?
I'm
you looked it
100% I
up?
looked this up. That's stupid.
I mean, I think what happens is he had reached the limit of black people he was going to put in.
Still 10 for 10? Still 10 for 10?
She had one sister.
But was it a twin sister?
Nothing here says twin yet.
Come on,
No, her
bro.
sister was Clymenstra, and they were not usually described as twins.
Sounds like a venereal disease.
She did have brothers that were twins, Castor and Pollux. And in some myths, Leda laid 2 eggs containing Helen, Clymestra, Castor, Pollux, but the exact sibling pairings and parentage vary.
No, I think
Chipping.
No. I saw that and I was like, identical twin sister is weird because like, why are we fighting over this girl? The way that Nolan would justify it is, I think Damon says it like, this wasn't a war over Helen. This is a war over shipping routes. And they needed to break the stronghold. Like Loki, I was like, is this a metaphor for the Strait of Hormuz? Like, what is this guy predicting the future? But remember, he said that Agamemnon wants to break the stranglehold that Troy has over the shipping routes.
I get it, but the way the story has been told for ages is
100%.
They're fighting over
100%. But maybe he can justify that. Maybe that was done on purpose to justify, like, it wasn't made over a pretty chick. No one would fucking go to war over a pretty chick. To me, that's even dumber. Like, there's no girl so beautiful you got to go over war. There's plenty of beautiful women everywhere. But if this kingdom had control of the shipping routes, we need a justification to go over there for fucking 10 years straight and bang out.
I get it. But then if that's going to be the reason to do it, then her face doesn't need to be scarred.
I think that the scarring, how I would interpret, is how you did, which is beautiful, which is like all beautiful things age and wither or get destroyed. And then what was it worth in the first place? Like, look what hubris does. Look what pride does. Look what ego does.
My understanding is that in the original, Paris takes Helen from Menelaus, and that's what causes it. It's not that it is that she's so
You
beautiful.
don't even take her, bro.
Well,
She wanted to be taken.
that's the thing. It's disputed in the
She wanted to be
versions.
taken.
Some versions say she was kidnapped. Some versions say she went willingly. But ultimately, it's ego. It's
Can't
like
kidnap the willing, bro. You know what I mean? Let's keep it a buck. She was tight to be where they were with John Bernthal at the end. She was tight. She didn't want it. She wanted to be with Orlando Bloom.
Yeah.
She was with Orlando Bloom.
I get it.
Troy.
I get it.
You get it.
Yeah, I get it.
No disrespect to John. Great actor.
But Orlando Bloom?
God damn. God damn.
Bro. But it's like, it's ego. It's like Bowser's Castle shit. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, you stole the princess, now I got to get her back.
And that is, the death of man.
Yeah.
Is tied to ego.
Yeah.
And I think, like, I guess in a lot of ways, there is the story there. It's like how you can be humbled. But I like Nolan's version better. I like the idea of, like, yes, Miles.
There are some versions that say she was born from the same egg and use the word twin, but not a ton. It's not very like.
So he grabbed a version and went with it. But even then, it lends itself more to Alex's thing, which is like, you don't got to fight a war, just take your brother's girl. Be like, yo, they took mine.
Yeah. Swap them around.
Or actually not. Agamemnon also had the equally hottest girl in the world. So his brother would have to lose his girl, and he'd be like, "Hey, man, it sucks, bro. Yeah, it is what it is. I know what you're missing, literally. Yeah."
I did like how they depicted Agamemnon though.
It's kind of cool.
Like he looked like a
badass.
Yeah.
Do they show the land of the dead when he sees his mom?
No.
This is fire from the original.
His parents aren't in it at all.
Really?
No.
So in the original, he goes to the land of the dead.
Yeah.
He sees Achilles,
Yeah.
the greatest warrior to ever live. And Achilles is standing there in the land of the dead and says a crazy line. He goes, "I would rather be a farmhand working in someone else's field instead of being the king over all the dead." And so it's just a fire line where you're like, yo, like all this war and all this fighting, is it really worth it?
What is it worth?
Yeah. And then he sees his mom. And this is the most devastating part. He goes to embrace her. And she falls through his arms 3 times and says that she died waiting for him to return.
damn. Oof.
And when you have that in the original, you're all of a sudden like, oh, his motivation ramps up. He's holding his own mother who died waiting for him. And now he's like, I got to go back.
Man, they should have put that in.
Right? Like, how beautiful is that?
They should have put that in.
To this, talking about like parents and lineage, Agamemnon's dad is
I don't know his father.
Atreus.
Mm-hmm.
Timothée Chalamet in Dune is House Atreides, which is the direct lineage of
Atreus.
Agamemnon.
Oh shit.
That's cool.
That's
multiverse.
Yeah.
That's sick.
fire.
I mean, it's happening thousands and thousands and thousands of years in the future, but the idea is you are descendant of a lineage of kings. I thought that was kind
That's
of cool.
fire.
That's fire. And that's also the influence of the Odyssey on every story.
Yeah.
I mean, the coolest thing about, like, especially the oral traditions that maintain, and the Bible is definitely one of these, is like, an oral tradition is only maintained in the same way that like a street joke is only maintained over thousands of years, if it's great and relatable. And this story is the simplest, most relatable story in the world. A guy is trying to get back to his wife before other guys fuck her. Like, at its core.
Yeah.
It's like before they fuck her and kill his son. That at its simplest, you're like, I relate to it immediately, and I want that guy to get back. I immediately want that guy to get back. Why was he away? Because he had to fight a war he didn't want to fight.
Yep.
I want to get back even more.
Yeah.
Like, and it really made me think of any story. Any story. How can you? What is the simplest version of what is happening here? And like, how do you mythologize? And how do you mythologize that? Even things that are happening in our reality without magical beasts. Like, what is the simplest version of it? You know, like, I know, like I always heard this about like Transformers. Like the simplest understanding of Transformers is just like a boy gets his first car.
Fire.
Do you know what I mean? And like the excitement, the connectivity, the freedom.
Yeah.
Right? Like, okay, I can get on board with that. And then you make the magic around it. Like even it made me think of that Tom Hanks movie Big. You ever heard of that movie? Where he goes into the gypsy thing and he becomes an adult. And like, I don't know if this is it, but like as I reflect back on it, is it like youth is beautiful and I miss it? And it isn't until you are placed into the responsibility of an adult that you get to go, man, we really had it fucking good.
Yeah.
And what we would do to go back.
Yeah.
You know?
Wasted on the young.
Youth-wise, always something. Yeah. So like, it's just such a simple idea, and then you build in all this like magic around it.
Yeah,
and
that makes it relatable to like the present day. But the underlying thread is a human feeling.
And the only stories that will persist for thousands and thousands of years are that.
Yeah.
That's the only, I stand by that. It's like, and it made me think of things that we're working on and like projects that we've written. And I'm like, what is the mythology of this? Like, if I could make this a Greek myth, what would it be? Yeah. And if I can't explain it, we got to change it.
Yeah.
Like, how do we simplify it? And how do we simplify it in a way where it's like, for centuries, people could feel that exact impact. And I think oftentimes, like the best joke or the best screenplay, whatever, it's taking something that is very obvious and doing the best spin on it.
Yeah.
The best joke is not like the most out there, arbitrary, absurd thing. The best joke is a relationship joke.
Yeah.
The most relatable stuff.
It's the most fundamental thing done in a new way.
It's the most fundamental thing done in a way that you've never seen before. You're like, how the fuck did I not point that out?
Yeah. I mean, I think that goes across everything, like any type of art, design. Like, think about like Virgil's shoes, right? It's like, okay, this is a relatable thing. I've seen a Jordan, but he's done it in a way I've never seen.
Yeah. Whereas like the super abstract weird thing, you're like, okay, that might be cool for a little. Yeah. It might trend for a little.
It's pushing too far.
But we're never going to remember it.
Yeah.
We'll wear the fucking Jordan ones or Air Force ones. We'll go in and out of popularity for our entire lifetime. A version of it will exist for our kids, their kids. Like,
yeah.
So how do you simplify everything? That's literally, I went back to like projects that we're working on and I was talking to guys and I'm like, what is the mythology of it?
Yeah. I mean, even like the Bible, if you look at it just purely as fictional mythos, it's like a perfect person sacrifices the most valuable thing, his life, for people that don't deserve it.
Yes.
It's like the most fundamental, like the most beautiful thing you could imagine a human being doing.
And like, I would be honest, I think there's even like a more simple version of it. Like, he doesn't have to be the most perfect person. It's just like sacrificing yourself for someone else is just, and then what is the heightened version of that is the most perfect person sacrifice himself for the most imperfect people.
Yeah. And then to add to it, a father gives up his child to die for those people that don't deserve it.
You know what I mean? So now you just build.
Yeah.
The Bible's a trolley problem?
At its core.
Yeah.
What irony. Alex O'Connor is obsessed with philosophy and trolley problems and has used a lot of his professional career to debunk the Bible. Yet the Bible is the greatest trolley problem that's ever existed.
There's actually a beautiful short film if you're interested. You're 100% going to cry. It's like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
But it's a train conductor. That's literally a train bridge operator.
Yeah.
And his little son is playing, he's like 6 years old, playing near the bridge. And the train's not supposed to come. And the train is full of a bunch of people doing drugs and like sex addicts and like just like heathens, and like they paint them in like a very poor light. And then the train takes the wrong diversion and is going towards the track that his bridge is on, and the bridge is up and his son is underneath the bridge. And now he's standing there like, what do I do? Do I lower the bridge and kill my son to save all these people on the train? Or do I leave it up, save my son's life and let the people on the train die? And they're not even supposed to be there in the first place. And it's just like a beautiful metaphor. And
save my son, not even a question.
Well, you should watch it because it's pretty crazy. I won't spoil it.
My fucking question. They're not supposed to be there.
No. Train takes the wrong switch.
Oh, the train took the wrong. Like the train is not
supposed to go this way towards the road. Instead, it goes this way towards the mountains where the bridge is up.
Oh, so it's the train and the conductor did that. It was his fault.
Yeah.
So it was the conductor's fault.
It was someone else's fault, not the guy controlling the bridge.
Oh my God. Okay, now it's getting a little bit more. I thought that they were just like vagabonds in the middle of the track.
No.
Oh God.
These are people on a train.
They're innocent too.
Crazy. But
Yeah.
I have a question about the other stuff that's in it.
Yes,
the
please.
Sirens.
Yes.
How are they depicted?
You see them in the distance.
Far in distance.
Yeah.
They're like,
Aren't they supposed to be a
shadowy
bunch of baddies?
Yes, but there's like different interpretations. I've seen like birds with like a
Yeah.
human
Yeah, they're also-
head.
That's like the OG depiction, which is hilarious.
Yeah.
That they're birds with human heads.
Oh, really?
It's so funny.
OG mermaids. Or,
Yeah, and then they're later depicted as mermaids.
Yeah.
But the interesting thing that I didn't realize from the original is that he's not seduced by their beauty,
It's a sound.
not seduced by the sound.
Oh, what is it?
They offer him truth. They say to him through song, we'll tell you everything about what happened to Troy. We'll tell you all the secrets of the universe. We'll tell you everything if you just come to us. And so he's ultimately seduced in the story by truth. It's almost like Garden of Eden type shit.
Well, that's a better explanation for why he himself doesn't put the beeswax in his ears. Because he wants to hear the truth.
And so they offer him all the knowledge that's ever to be had. And he's like, oh, I want to go. And then you see bodies of people piled up, other humans that did it, but he's so seduced by it. He's like, I want to go, despite all the bodies. Like he's almost like in this illusion, not thinking about his imminent death.
Dude, the more I'm hearing this version, I'm even more upset that Nolan kept this stuff out of it.
I agree, because it just did seem like selfishness why he did it. But like,
There's another funny thing with Calypso.
oh wait, before we go to Calypso, I wanted to just go to that one thing about, because what he said, the dialogue in that moment, they're like, what was the song of the Sirens like? His like first mate on the ship, who was going to be playing a Greek soldier and didn't do a single push-up for 6 months of preparation. And
You
Hathaway,
got some nerve.
and Hathaway learned how to sew a fucking thing. Like Matt Damon learned how to shoot a bow and arrow. The Indian guy couldn't do a curl. He knew he was going to be in the movie. He wasn't like a late addition.
You got Street Fighter coming up?
I asked them if I should get buff, and they
Director's
said,
choice.
you're a comedian.
Director's
He's
choice.
a Greek soldier.
He knew it.
So the guy goes, what was the song of the Sirens like? And Odyssey goes, all the things you wanted to be, and then all the things you wished you never wished for. It was a delicious itch you want to scratch, but you find it under the skin and can't reach it. So the delicious itch becomes unbearable. I told you what you want is what you, it told you what you most want is what you most can't have. And that what you most can't have is what you already had and lost. It was a song of all the promises I failed to keep. And it told me I don't really want to go home. And the same song you hear at the Sirens is the one you hear when he sees his wife.
Whoa. What does that mean? Like he didn't want to go back?
No, it is like,
Sounds like that.
this is the thing I desire the most.
I see.
This is the thing that I need. This is the thing.
So it was
I want.
like a partial truth, partial lie from the Sirens. So it was like
Yeah, but
messing with his head.
he learns that like I didn't actually want to go home because I didn't want to see the decay of the society that I worked so hard to
interesting.
build up. And it was my fault that I destroyed.
Right.
The destruction
Interesting.
that I put. And I thought that was a really great. Anyway, you were going to say there was another question. All right, guys, let's take a break for a second. You know what kills the vibe? You're finally home. Work's done. You got nowhere to be. You're ready to relax. And then you realize you're completely out of your stash. Now, you've got to get dressed, get in the car, drive around looking for a smoke shop. Hopefully, they actually have what you want. Of course, they don't. And then you hope you're not overpaying for something you never even wanted in the first place. Yes, you are. And that's why we go to everything420.com. You get to stay on your couch, browse everything in one place, find exactly what you want. Edibles, flour, vapes, glass, rolling accessories. It's all organized into categories. They got all the major brands you already know, and they're always running great deals. One thing that's really cool is they have these mystery boxes. And if you're in the mood to try something new or want to spice things up, they're packed with goodies and surprises, and you usually get way more value than what you paid. Then they ship it fast in discreet packaging, because let's be honest, it's nobody else's business what's getting delivered to your house. It's basically Amazon, but for your unwinding essentials. So head to everything420.com and use the code FLAGRANT for 15% off. All right, guys, let's take a break for a second, okay? It's summer. You know you got to be dropping dick off this summer, okay? And it's got to be prepared. It's got to be ready. It's got to be, It's got to be the best version of yourself because everybody's out there. They got in their good summer shape. These girls deserve the best dick, man. They've been off the carbs for 3 months preparing for this summer, making sure that core is right and that bikini fits like the best way a bikini could fit. So I think you deserve it and they deserve to make sure that you're blue chewed up, okay? That you got the hardest dick that you could ever possibly have. Now, here's the kicker. Blue Chew Gold is going to get that thing up in half the time than any other pill, maybe even less than half. We're talking about 15 minutes, okay? Most are 30 or even more. This is 15 minutes. I could tell you about all the different ingredients and maximize arousal and feeling and all this other stuff. What you need to know is in 15 minutes, you are ready to go. And that's what's most important. And we've got a special deal for our listeners right now. When you buy 2 months of Blue Chew Gold, you get the third for free with the promo code FLAGRANT. That's promo code FLAGRANT. You will also receive an additional 10% off. Free overnight shipping on your first order. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. We thank Blue Chew for sponsoring the pod and the bedroom.
The thing with Calypso,
Yeah.
he's on the island for a while.
Yeah.
There's a hilarious line. One, there's a few. It says that she no longer
Smash
pleased
the
him.
shit out of Calypso in the real version. This
Yeah.
is why it's like he's way more likable now. You want him to be like a faithful man.
Yeah.
But he was fucking the dog shit out of Calypso for years, got tired of the pussy, and then went home.
Which is hilarious.
That makes way more sense.
It says she no longer pleased him.
Yeah,
Which
gotta
means that
go.
at one point she was pleasing him.
A lot. A lot.
And then there's a hilarious line where she goes, "Why? Don't leave. Why are you going to leave?" And he goes, "I gotta go. Yeah, I got shit to do." And she goes, "I'll make you immortal." So gives him a deal that if he stays, he'll basically become a god. And then he has a line and says, "I know my wife Penelope doesn't stand up to the beauty of Calypso,
Oh shit!
but
that's
I must go back anyway. It was my honor
All right.
to go back."
First of all, top tier gaslighting by real Odysseus.
The fact that he just threw that in there.
No, but let me ask you this question. I mean, this is going to be a little trickier for you to answer because you are like the real Odysseus, and they're like, you're not real Odysseus.
I'm the gay Nolan Odysseus.
You're Nolan Odysseus.
Yeah,
You're committed to your wife no matter what.
I'm the fake Odysseus.
But this is something that's going to be more relatable to Al and definitely to Miles.
to you, nigga.
Okay, and to me.
Yeah. Fuck outta here.
And to
No,
me.
he's posing the question.
Check it. Imagine you're with a girl, okay? That you are locked on an island with her, that you got tired of.
Okay.
And then she offered you to live forever.
Okay.
Kill me.
That's what I'm saying.
Being with a girl you don't want to be with, you already want to die.
Forever?
And then she's like, you can live forever. He's bitch, kill me now if I can't go. It's got nothing to do with Penelope. I don't want to be around you anymore. The only saving grace I have is I could die one day. You about to take that away from me? Get me off this fucking
Nah,
island.
we've been on the same boat. When he said that, I was like, who the fuck want that?
That's torture, bro. Once a dude's brain switches, like he had a good 6.5 years with Calypso, he was like, this is lit. She doing shit my wife would never do.
Yeah, bouncing on
that
a
was
crazy
a-
stuff.
Bounce on a crazy
That was
style.
a long honeymoon
Throat
phase right there.
insane.
So.
I mean, like so many different things.
Yeah.
And then he got tired of it. He's like, all right, I'm good. I'm done. The chat is garbage. Like, we don't have anything to do. I'm bored. Then she's like, I'll just make you live forever. And he's like, this forever. Put me back in the horse. Get me the fuck out of here.
In your version, did he know about? Did he remember his wife and kid the whole time he was with her, Penelope or whatever? Calypso, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, because he wasn't on the
Oh, so
Lotus.
he was even way more of a
Dog.
piece of shit.
Dog.
It's how he can survive, bro. It's the only way he can survive.
Yo, that's crazy. Like, how you
Son,
know
the
your
whole-
wife and kid waiting for you back home?
The whole rest of the
Let's
army.
do another year. Let's run it.
Hell, the whole rest of the army went home. And he was like, yo, we gonna go check out this bar over in Hoboken real quick before we go back. He wasn't ready to go home.
Nah, Nolan's
I
interpretation of
think
this
he's
shit
still
is
on the boat the whole time. It takes him 7 years to build a boat in the OG.
Is that what it is?
And also,
you don't
Hermes
believe
comes
Oh, that makes
cuts
sense.
it
He
off
was
in
grabbing the
OG.
pieces of the
He
boat.
doesn't even go home after Calypso. He goes back to Cersei.
But in the OG, Zeus goes, yo, you got to go get our boy. Sends Hermes down there. Hermes goes, yo, you guys can't be doing this. And
Oh,
then
yeah.
He gets let free.
Also, in the original one time when he went to Cersei, the pig lady, he smashes her for a year, and then his boys go, yo, it's time. Like, we got it. We're not pigs no more. We got to go.
on the door.
Yeah, like, please. Like, can we go home? We got wives, too. He's like, yo, stop hating, bro. Like, just because I'm getting sucked.
Quiet, piggy.
Yeah, go on.
So it's super ambitious because it's like there's no way you fit all the stories in a movie's time.
Yeah.
And so you have to pick and choose what parts you keep in or whatever. And it's like, you have to change the story in order to even make it cohesive. Like, because I do feel, even though it was long, it did feel a little rushed. I'm like, every time we go back to Matt Damon, there's another fucking big situation you're going through.
So it's
like,
a 24 book story.
Yeah.
This is the, I forget who said this. I want to give credit to them. I don't know if it was Trey Parker and Matt Stone or the Rick and Morty guy.
I think it's Trey Parker. I know what you're gonna say.
Right? It's like one of the tricks to telling a story.
Yeah.
It's not and then, it's therefore. It's something I've always thought about after seeing that. Like, even when I was doing Life, it's like, nothing should be like, and we went here, and then we did that, and then we did that.
No.
This thing should force the next thing to happen. So, I think there's a little bit in the Odyssey that feels a little bit, and then it's like, we got the Cyclops, and then we got the Circe, and then we got the whatever.
Yes.
Whereas when a story is really moving, there's no and then. The Cyclops is forcing you into the next thing.
Poseidon fucks up the sails and the wind takes him somewhere else.
That sounds like the greatest movie of all time you're describing right there. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
But this is
So
my,
now-
my feeling about it when I was watching it, and I knew going into it, because I remember reading it going, all right. And then you get to the last when he gets home.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, this is the greatest filmmaking that I've ever experienced in my entire life, where literally the sounds of the movie make me want to get out of my fucking seat.
Now, can I ask you about when he goes home?
Yes.
There's something in the original from Homer. He goes there, kills everyone.
Homer.
Yeah, Homer, whoever Homer is. Kills everyone.
Odysseus is a dick. What he's going to say, I just want to let you know, he's a dick. A modern society is not ready for Odysseus.
Yeah.
They're ready for the new Odysseus. They're ready for Nolan's Odysseus. Go.
Odysseus, his son, Emmaus, another shepherd, they kill all the people, right?
Okay.
And then he calls all the slave women that are working on the property and says, hey, clean up all the bodies, wipe off all the blood. And then he asks his boy, I think it's Emmaus, he says, or maybe it's one of the other women, he says, who are those slave women that slept with the suitors?
Okay.
And
Hang
then
them up too.
He takes all them, hangs them, kills them in front of everyone, goes, these women dishonored me. They dishonored my kingdom. They slept with the suitors in my home.
But Nolan
Takes them all out.
Nolan did that.
He did.
He did.
He kept
did that with
one
the
bitch.
Mia Goth.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
just
really?
imagine there was a bunch of Mia Goth.
Got it. Okay.
So he does include that.
There's a Mia Goth character that
version
was
of it,
fucking Robert Pattinson. Also, in the real version, Robert Pattinson and a few others getting the guts of Penelope. Penelope was not faithful either.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Is that true?
Look that up.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yo, look
'Cause
that up.
that kills the movie for me. The fuck?
It's not about fucking. It's about ascending to the throne.
I hear you, but come on. Like, tell the real.
All right, I'm asking Jip it right now.
He made this shit fucking rated G.
Well, what he did is he made it a love story because that's what it's going to connect to our civilization. We're not ready to accept that Odysseus got back home after all that time, immediately left so he could go rob a bunch of other towns so he could refill his coffers, and then immediately left again because he realized I'm bored at home.
You got it.
Tell me.
I have it here. Correct me if I'm wrong, Miles. In Homer's original Odyssey, Penelope is faithful to Odysseus. She does not sleep with any of the suitors or choose a new husband while
why
he's
you
away.
try to put dick on Penelope, bro?
But
There were later non-Homeric traditions claiming Penelope was unfaithful or had a child with Hermes or one of the suitors.
Yep.
And a different record, a local story in which Odysseus expelled her for encouraging the suitors, but that's not the version in
Wait,
the
Hermes
Odyssey.
the god?
Yeah. He's like a little messenger.
That don't count.
But that's a later version. That's a later version.
Like, come on,
it's like a vibrator.
you don't want no god dick, bro?
Yeah,
Come on, you need that god dick.
That's nothing. That's nothing. But I think that's a version told by like a different bard in a different festival. That's like a red pill guy.
So he
He's
was
like, nah, fuck Penelope.
Yeah, he was,
fuck all of
he was
them.
riffing a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. He was on stream, just
fair.
letting it fly. So
Fair.
I don't think that's the OG.
And so you're Mr. Prisoner of the Moment. We all know this.
Yeah.
That's why you think it's the greatest movie of all time.
Yeah.
But when you really put this up against all Nolan's films, there's no way you say this is the best one. You can't say this is better than Dark Knight. You can't say this is better than Inception. You can't say this is like, fuck, what's the one in space?
Nah, Interstellar is unbelievable.
Come on, son. You're gonna say it's better than those three right
Interstellar,
there?
low-key the Odyssey.
They're all low-key.
I know they are. They are kind of.
And that's this is. Can I just? I get what you're saying. The reason why I put so much credence on the Odyssey is
just seen it.
No. Well, yeah.
Yes.
I am prisoner of the moment,
Yes.
100%. But all those other movies are the Odyssey.
So he just redid his old shit.
No, but like-
so give the credit to the old shit.
No, to me, it's like give the credit to the source. Like if you're doing the Odyssey with all the other movies, every movie is the Odyssey.
Okay.
Like everything is the Odyssey. And there's like a hot take that's kind of going around where it's like, what was the nuclear bomb movie?
Oppenheimer?
Oppenheimer. And people are like, Oppenheimer is the same kind of, does this take off where Oppenheimer is? Or this inspired by Oppenheimer? It's like, no, everything is the Odyssey. And that's why it's so prolific. There's really like 5 stories. Like most movies are just ripping off a version of Shakespeare or a version of the Bible. Like Neo is the Jesus story,
Yeah.
like
Potter's
in the
the Bible.
Matrix. Like, so you get to see the guy who was clearly inspired by the Odyssey and use that as like a reference point for all his other movies, make the OG.
I get that.
So there's a part of me, it's like, I'm watching Batman, but I'm really watching the Odyssey. Now I get to see the movie that he really wants to make. And that's why, along with my recency bias, I just put it as number 1.
One thing, I saw a clip of Odysseus going back as the old man. He just has a hood on. Like, how did they not know?
Long white beard.
Oh, he got this beard is long and white. Also, he's been dead. Like, if you're dead for 20 years, you're not even thinking about it. You got to understand how long 20 years is, bro.
Yeah.
20 years, you're dead.
They didn't really age him that much. Though.
That's my thing.
They wanted to keep him looking good.
He gotta be
Yeah.
handsome. He gotta be handsome.
They had Goodwill Hunting pull up at the house.
He's
Yeah.
ripped.
I know
he's ripped.
He's a little too ripped.
So the day before Matt went to go film the Odyssey, he filmed our promo for the Life special.
Oh wow.
So
Wow.
and I remember seeing him. I was like, damn, you look fucking lean. He goes, yeah, I gotta go tomorrow to go film. I was like, what are you filming? He goes, the Odyssey. I was like, oh shit, why are you here? Anyway, in this scene when we're eating at the diner, Matt only eats the bacon. Because he hadn't had a carb in like 6 months.
Yeah, I know that. I know that.
That's
Right.
Odysseus, bro.
He only eats the bacon, but you have to understand this guy hadn't had a carb in 6 months, and I just have a plate of potatoes and bread sitting in front of him, about to ruin fucking Homer's Odyssey.
Nah,
That's how you know he's a real actor.
You know,
in there.
he got on that crazy stack before this shit.
Oh, he had to.
Like, that motherfucker was looking like 20.
Because he's in real life, he's like what, 50 something years
Yeah.
old,
Yeah.
What?
and he was just
Shredded. Yeah.
Now, there's an alternate ending of the OG Odyssey.
hit me.
The alternate ending, so most people consider the source where he sees Penelope, olive tree, bed, I made the bed, you're my husband, the end, right?
Yeah.
There's other versions that some people still attribute as like credible, where they say all the families of the suitors,
Yeah.
they come knocking on the kingdom and they're like, yo, you killed our boys.
Okay.
These are supposed to be the heirs of our kingdom.
For doing nothing wrong.
They were just posted up. They didn't do anything wrong, and you killed all of them. So now we got to settle this. So then a massive civil war happens in Ithaca. All the families are killing each other. Like Athena comes in and is like, yo, guys, chill. Zeus comes down, throws a lightning bolt. Everything stops. And then Athena drafts up a peace treaty. Says, all right, look, here's how we're going to settle this. Everyone on the island is going to have their memories wiped of what happened. And then Odysseus is going to be the king, and you guys are going to be ruled by him, and you're going to like it. The end.
Leave that part out. Yeah.
That's too.
Whoever added that sauce on it, nah, he was a little too much.
What is that term in filmmaking or storytelling? Deus ex machina.
Yeah. The hand of God.
Yeah.
But that's a lot of the Greek mythology.
Yeah,
like the Iliad starts with the gods arguing about who's the hottest.
Sure. But having just God come in and just save the day at the last moment is just like the laziest form of storytelling.
After arguably the greatest story of all time.
Exactly.
That's Calypso. Like, it's too much to hand to God.
Yeah.
Also, talking about this, I know it's halfway through the year. Oscar winner for the best picture.
Yeah.
We have
Yeah.
Odyssey.
Oh, 100%.
Cal chooses the Odyssey at 50%.
100%.
We got Dune
50%.
Part 3, and then we got a movie I can't say. Al, maybe you can hit that one.
See, it's racist that you say you can't say
Because you're
that.
just thinking about your
Just
favorite word.
thinking
No,
of-
Al, look at it.
Like, no, I see it.
Because if I would have said
You
it,
could
if I would have
easily
said
say
it
digger.
fast, you guys would
Digger.
have got on me.
I think every word
Digger.
coming out your mouth is that.
Whoa.
It's
If you say it 3
That
times, you don't say it 3 times, bro.
that's
I'm trying to
Beetlejuice,
say
son.
it 3
Beetlejuice,
times.
bro.
Do not say it 3
gotta be
times.
Sandball was
careful.
about to come out the corner right now, bro. Like, that was crazy.
Yeah, it felt a little weird, right?
Thank you, Al.
That was crazy.
Yo, Dune Part 3 could be gas. Like, I don't see why it won't, but come on, we're not playing around. Did you? A lot is being made over the fact that he shot it practically meaning like without CGI.
Loved that a lot, but then the Cyclops scene took me so far out of it.
Talk to me.
It just looked too fake compared to the rest of the thing. But like the scene when them motherfuckers come out the ground and that was shot practically, I'm like, holy shit, that
What
was
about the monster
fire.
when he's on the
So,
boat?
so,
Yeah, the
so,
monster on the boat looked fake as fuck too.
No, I didn't think so.
so, real quick about the. So, a couple things. One, what was the first one that you mentioned?
The Cyclops.
Cyclops. I hear what you're saying. The Cyclops thing was a little bit peculiar because like there was like a character issue that we don't really understand, like
Yeah.
why he's spiking the fucking ball in the end zone. Like it
Yep.
didn't make sense.
The sheep even kind of look a little fake. I like the
The
sound.
sheep are real.
No, I think part of it, like when they were first coming in, it was fake sheep.
No, everything's practical.
I'm telling you, I bet you look it up. I bet you part of the sheep is CGI.
There's no CGI.
No.
The Cyclops is CGI, nigga.
No.
The Cyclops is a puppet. You didn't know this? Let me blow your fucking mind. The
It
Cyclops.
looks pretty fake.
the Cyclops. It's because it's fake.
No, I know that, but it looks
No,
like.
it is an actual practical puppet.
Oh, really?
And that's what's so fascinating about it. And
Oh,
I think
shit,
that,
I'm
and I
wrong.
think that's why it looks a little bit fake, is because it's literally a gigantic animatronic that they're using. So they're using a puppeteer.
Okay.
In the same way, like with Interstellar, remember TARS?
me
Or
see.
remember the robot?
Yeah.
Yeah. So look, that's actually what it looks like.
But you see, they put sauce on it.
Actually, I think it's lighting. So what they do is they keep him kind of like absconded in the dark.
Bro, look at the left and look at right. They
I don't know
put
if this is
some
even real. This
sauce
might be
on it.
fucking AI.
Oh, just to clarify, he's not against using CGI to soften things or remove things, but the actual thing that you're interacting with, he wants to be real so that you have this real interaction with it.
You're
Got
looking
it.
at a massive object, your eyes dilate, you feel
Called
different.
invisible CGI.
Exactly. So, for example, in the scene where where the dead is buried, they were all buried.
Yeah, I know.
And they
That shit.
use like little snorkels to breathe.
Yeah.
And then you can remove the snorkels. But if you also think about that scene, they film it in almost pitch black because that's the only way you could get away with burying 300 people. And they said an interesting thing about that scene, like if you put a little inch of soil on top of somebody or sand, they can get up whenever they want. A few inches, and all of a sudden you can't get up out of that bitch. So it was like a very delicate, scene, whatever. But so this is all, and then like this version of it, I imagine that you're looking at right now, since they're close up and there's no one else that you can see, is a person wearing makeup.
It's the same guy that was in TARS
Oh, really? Okay.
inside. But there is invisible CGI. They had to paint out like wires. They had to paint out like the things that are making the world move.
You ready? The whirlpool,
Yeah.
practical.
That's easy. Just a bunch of niggas just run around the pool. We done that before.
Now, you ever do that hot tub? That's so fun.
that
That's
shit's
fun.
mad fun.
Son, yes.
Yeah, I know.
They took jet skis.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Drove them around in a circle,
Okay.
created the outer ring, and then I'm sure they CGI'd the middle of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what you're dealing with now is you're on a boat and you see this fucking, water going, whatever, and it kind of like feels real.
Oh, another thing I don't like, when they're getting around the whirlpool, and then they break all the fucking paddles on the side.
Yeah.
But then they're still able to continue going.
Split
You
the
don't have a
paddles.
bunch of extra paddles.
Yeah, but you have the other side's paddles.
Yeah, so now you're half paddles.
No, you just split
And they
them.
broke a bunch of paddles throughout. Like all of a sudden they had a brand new roll of paddles.
Let's say you got 20. Let's say you got 20 paddles on each side. You break these 10. Now you got 5 on each side. You going half the speed.
Yeah, but every time they got into some shit,
that's the most unbelievable part of the whole.
No, I just didn't like it.
The amount of paddles that exist.
I made one comment about Interstellar. I said one thing about Interstellar, and you told me I was a dumb idiot for years.
Because you are a dumb idiot. But this shit, if he's all continuity, practicals, and all that shit, they should have had like one paddle by the end of that.
You ready for the shit that's gonna fuck you up?
Yes. Yeah. Fuck him up.
You ready for the shit that's gonna fuck you up?
Yeah.
Fuck me up.
The scene where they turn the people into pigs, practical.
Yes.
You think I'm joking?
Wait.
You think I'm joking?
What do you mean?
Done practically.
Explain, because a human can't just turn into a pig.
Well,
I mean, it's some girls in the past, but.
We ain't got that. Nope.
Come on, I'm married, nigga. Stop it.
No. Why would your wife be upset at you saying girls get turned into pigs?
Other women are
Yeah, but she don't. Yeah, she don't like I talk
that's
like
not that bad.
She don't
That's
like I
not
talk
that
like
bad.
that.
Look up pig scene shot practically. So what they did is they started with the actors, right? And then they had these like some sort of people, like they're not actual people, but like some sort of like sculptable mannequin, whatever, where the actress Cersei could shape their faces, and she would start to shape them and morph them. And then eventually you get like the more pig looking like things. There's no CGI in the scene at all. They're all eating the shit.
I think it's a little bit of the invisible CGI shit.
Possibly,
there's no way that would
but
come on.
But what's a very cool part is the camera's moving and there's wipes using like bodies and stuff like that, so that they can switch out the head they're using to get closer and closer to the pig.
Yeah. So watch them talk about right here. This shit is cool.
Yeah. Like we were there, we were a part of it. Sometimes we participated in the shots, and then we saw it, and we're like, how did he do that?
Yeah, like when they turn the people into pigs, that's all real.
The pigs?
Wild.
It is.
Like all of that sculpting that she's doing.
It's all animatronics.
That's not CGI.
What do you
She's
mean?
like
That's
me
what
right
I
now.
mean.
That's
I
funny.
know.
Exactly.
That is a
it's not
practical
CG.
effect.
It's an animatronic head.
She's like going,
and she like
Yeah.
pulls her jaws apart. And stuff. That's real.
They worked with an artist to create something that Samantha could sculpt with live on camera.
Okay, you just blew my mind.
That's what I mean. Like,
Tom is so adorable.
Well, we must have used CG then. And then the movie ended, and Chris was sat behind me. I literally turned around, and the first thing was like, "How did you do that thing with the pigs?" And he was like, "Oh, it's just camera angles and animatronics and a bunch of actors that were really game to do something crazy."
So pause right here. Wow. A lot is being made out of shooting things practically, and I want to point something out. And I think this is like when the movie came out, Marvel dropped its newest like Doomsday trailer. And I think maybe Dune had already dropped their trailer or something like that, but specifically Marvel. And like one of the things about CGI, and we kind of like grew up with CGI being implemented. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like CGI was mind-blowing to us.
Yep.
Because you took things that literally could not happen, and then you created worlds out of it. So every time we would watch like a huge action sequence or something like that, it blew our fucking mind because we're like, how are you creating this? These are impossible things that you cannot create. I know I can't create it at all. I can make anything on my phone now. I can do any tsunami wipes over New York City, destroys everything. Iron Man defeats something, rips his head off.
With one prompt.
With one prompt on my phone.
So now it's not as impressive.
Now, I don't think this is why Nolan is doing it. I assume he's doing it because he thinks actors acting with the things is the more realistic version. You get the best performance, whatever. But secondarily, the value of CGI is useless. Like, if you're a porn star and you were able to like stay hard for an hour back in the day, I mean that this will make sense.
Let him cook.
That was like, you were like, yo, like how is he hard again? Like you were blown, like you couldn't believe it. You're like, you're a god. Now with Blue Chew or whatever, like it's nothing to be. I could be hard for an hour. That's CGI.
Now being soft is cool.
Being soft is the coolest. No. But like, so to me, it's diminishing returns for anything you do and see. Like doing special effects in a movie is like
Nah, I won't go as far to say that. The value of it has lessened, but there's still, like, Marvel still blows it out the park every time.
I'm not saying that they don't blow it out the park, but I'm not shocked that they can make a building get destroyed.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, okay.
But back in the day, Michael Bay exploded a hospital.
Son, Michael Bay exploding some shit or blowing something up or anything. Yes, Miles.
Christopher Nolan. He's thinking The Dark Knight.
But
I'm saying, but more generally speaking.
I know what he's thinking.
I know.
I know what he's thinking. We just kept moving. Michael Bay did do a lot of explosions.
And he's known for it, I think.
Yeah, he is.
And it would be crazy. The Transformers, seeing the thing transform, you're like, this is my blood.
Christopher Nolan.
I can do it.
I'm sorry.
I apologize. I took you off track, and you're on a great point.
Does it make sense what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't think he's doing it to shit on them, but it's already unimpressive. Like, the story is what's going to win. And now, weirdly enough, the effects are going to win because you know it's real.
Yeah, we have an appreciation for how difficult it is to do shit.
Yeah, thank you for wording that beautifully.
Pour in. This is kind of my thing with like AI art. Like with now that you can do AI art, seeing a sculpture that someone handcrafted,
brother,
has almost more power because you're like, wow, someone spent years working on this piece of marble. That's phenomenal. And maybe there was a time where painting was seen equal, but now that you can do AI art, it doesn't have maybe the same feeling.
But the idea that one mistake, and yes, there are little ways to patch things up, but one mistake on this massive piece of wood or marble would ruin the entire thing. Like the level of perfection that you have to operate at to create these sculptures back in the day with like rough tools too. We're not talking about like electric chisels and shit. You know, you're just banging away at something, and to make something smooth, that fucking, what is it, Benini or something like that, where he creates the
Veiled Virgin.
Yeah, he creates the sculpture and then puts a veil on the sculpture. Have you seen this? Bernini, is it?
I think so. Giovanni Strazza is the one that I'm talking about, but there's another one, I'm sure. There a few famous sculptors have done this kind of thing.
Oh, I've seen this before.
But maybe
he's making a veil out of the same piece of marble. It's like...
No, that's phenomenal. Yeah, that's...
I thought I was about to shit on.
No,
this is...
I can recognize real, but...
My point is...
good that
my point is
finally seeing it.
Getting the fucking... Getting AI to do that or CGI to do that is unimpressive.
Yeah, because there's something representative of human hours.
Yes,
a human being doing something.
Problem solving.
Yeah,
like this is an insane problem.
But guys, the way that 3D printers are becoming everywhere now.
Yeah,
even that is going to be something that people can just do.
But no, it's not the fact they can do it. It's the fact that this one was done without it.
Oh, I get what you're saying. Okay.
And then you go, oh, there were hours poured into this.
Yeah.
That is impressive to me that someone was able to do this.
But I think even painters now today, it's harder for them to like really break through or be huge because it's like, yo, the same shit you can paint, I can make that like this.
To an extent, but like there's people even now, like modern painters that are doing Caravaggio's or a Caravaggio style, and people are buying it for big money because they're like, oh, this is impressive. Maybe it doesn't have the same cachet.
Good cheese, but yeah, I get you.
There's a Japanese saying where it's like imperfection is more beautiful.
The gold cracks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where like you lean towards the things that are imperfect because they're more unique and their imperfection makes them more beautiful. And in a world where you can make perfect things all the time, the things that are slightly off and imperfect are actually more unique and more special.
Kintsugi.
What is it called?
Oh, that's found.
Wabi-sabi?
I saw
wabi-sabi.
Kintsugi, but yeah, same shit. But it's this idea that like you
So
highlight the imperfections.
They highlight the cracks.
Yeah.
They highlight the imperfections because that's what makes it unique. And like back in the day when they were doing like Cowboys versus Indians movies, there would be like one scene in the movie where like a train would crash going across a bridge, and they would do it practically because back then they didn't even have it. There were versions where they would make like a smaller miniature thing of it, whatever. But like anytime they did like a real one, it would like make waves in the industry. Like they spent $500,000 on this one fucking scene. And then people are excited to go see it because they're like, how the fuck could they make a train crash? Because their brains couldn't conceptualize CGI or anything. Our brains are so used to CGI, we can't even conceptualize practical. I mean, so when I told you it was real, you're like, what do you mean it was real?
Yeah.
I mean, you've seen this before, right? This is like super famous Buster Keaton.
Oh, yeah, the ledge.
This is done practically, where he's standing there and they have to measure it to like an inch.
Or he dies.
An inch or he dies.
He's got a nail on the ground and it's holding his foot in place.
And he goes, okay, I'm going to stand here. And then this whole thing is going to collapse on me. And I hope that I don't die.
If you guys like this kind of stuff, there's a great channel called Corridor Crew, and they do breakdowns of all the CGI every week.
Amazing.
It's the great show, and they're fans of Flagrant. I've seen it in the
Like her
back.
teeth are practical.
This is this is a fascinating practical
love this
effect.
one.
Have you seen this before?
No, show me.
It's from a 1937 movie, all done practically, no post.
Oh, that's cool.
That was fire.
Crazy. And then they explain how they do it. They basically put like makeup on her, and then they change the camera lens.
Exposure, right?
Yeah, like changing the color of the camera.
There's a red filter on it, if I'm not mistaken, and they pull the red filter away, and then all of the blue or the green can show.
That's fire. That's dope.
Terrifying, which like look.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's dope.
Anyway,
All right, one more thing.
yeah, go.
Guys, I do like the movie. I do think it was good. I don't think it was.
You're offering good
10.
perspective to bounce off
But-
of. Yeah.
This, what's it called? IMAX shit. Stop it. Like,
Did you go to it?
I didn't, but all it really offers you is just an extra inch above, an extra inch below. Like,
Yeah.
I think they're going a little too hard because first, what's his face from Sinners? He made everybody go crazy. He's like, oh my God, I shot this in IMAX. And like, it brought a lot of people out because of that.
Yeah.
And that's why this one right now, if you try to buy an IMAX ticket, it's sold out for like 8 weeks or something like that.
Yep.
But it's kind of annoying. It's like, bro, I want to see the whole movie.
The visuals, and I'm sorry, you might disagree, they were good. They weren't outstanding. They were good. They weren't outstanding.
I mean, this looks pretty outstanding.
Bro,
So-
Sinners was better. Avatar was better.
I mean, yes, but that's a whole different movie. Avatar versus this are completely
I'm
It's like
just
saying
saying.
Coco was better. It's like,
Okay, Sinners.
What was better about Sinners?
Visually, I think it was more compelling.
Like what
it-
scenes? The cotton
No,
field scene?
no, everything. That was whoa. Whoa. Thank you.
To me, that's the one
in
that
the movie.
everybody
It's in the
talks
movie.
about, right? They're like, we actually are going to shoot practically on a gigantic field, and you're going to need the entire, like, we need 8 miles of this field to really show the scope of work that these people were doing.
I think there were just way more scenes in Sinners that I was like, wow, this
what's-
looks like visually stunning. I was never. there
What
was just a
scene
never.
specifically, like, not to knock Sinners, but like, what scene specifically was like, you need IMAX for?
Sinners is beautiful, no doubt.
Yeah, I'm just talking about the beauty of it. Because I'm against needing that extra top and bottom. I don't think it's necessary. Like, you enjoy the movie just as much. I
You
don't think.
Yeah, I didn't miss anything because I don't know what I'm missing.
Exactly.
If I was the average person, I would go see it on a regular shitty screen.
agreed.
And then when IMAX is available, you're going to want to see this movie twice. It's one of those types of movies. Then you see it on the IMAX and you have a somewhat different experience the second time. Like, that's how I would do it.
If anything, I think I missed out on the sound. Because IMAX even has like much better sound. And that's something I
sound design
wish
is
I got to
unbelievable.
experience IMAX.
sound design is
But I'm saying two things. I'm saying let's stop being extra because the way to shoot this, you only get 3 minutes of actual shooting, and then they have to wait 15 minutes to change the fucking tape, and they had to create a whole new type of camera just so because the old ones are too loud.
They didn't have to create a new camera. They have to create a casing
a
for
casing
it.
for
Yeah,
blimp.
because
But
you
like-
can't record dialogue in the IMAX cameras.
Yeah.
Just shoot the shit regular. Stop being extra. Stop
It
being
was-
extra. Shoot the shit regular.
It was
yo.
funny because like Nolan told, I guess, Anne Hathaway she couldn't wear Uggs to set, and his logic was like, we're making a film set in like early antiquity, like there's no Uggs back then, so like exist within this world, and it's like. Well, there's also an IMAX camera. And the characters have to perform into a mirror because the IMAX camera is so big, it's getting in between the characters for certain shots. So it's like, this is like the classic like Daniel Day-Lewis thing, who like I love. You know, like I'm filming this movie right now with this guy, Janusz Kaminski is the DP of it. So he's Spielberg's DP, and like, so he has all his guys. So I'm like talking to all his like camera guys and Yash, and like, they work with Daniel on Lincoln.
oh, wow.
And like, it was Daniel Day-Lewis is like exists within Lincoln. And like, if you like, he didn't like tape. He didn't like blue or green tape. These are the mark things because that didn't exist for Lincoln back then.
Yeah, like
So,
stop,
and like,
stop.
he would be like, like move that. Like, He didn't know what it was because he's in character. He's like, and it's like, yeah, I get it. But at the same time, like, there's all these black people working on this movie. You know what I mean? Like,
Which Lincoln might have liked.
What are we doing with the black people?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, so like, there's a certain amount of suspending disbelief, and maybe they're just like, hey, I'm already suspending disbelief with this much shit. Don't make me do any more.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the version, which I kind of get. But there is also like this performative nature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how you could be method like that. If I was method Lincoln, I would just be such a dick.
Bro, apparently it's like the chick from Twilight said this. What's her name?
Kristen Stewart.
Apparently she was like, it's only guys that do method. Like, there's not one woman who's it's just guys being gay. Like, it's just, like, she's like, I literally think it's guys' egos. They don't want to be told what to do. So they'll be like, in character, you can tell me what to do, but you're not going to tell me what to do. Like, there's not a single female actress. And there's brilliant female actresses. Like, I have to be fucking Harriet Tubman all day. So, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, still, Nolan, he could do no wrong. The film was great. I just think people overhyping it a little bit.
All right, guys, let's take a break for a second. What's one money lesson you wish you learned earlier, and how are you trying to pass that down to your kids? For all the parents out there with teenagers, we know you're already trying to keep a million different things under control. Cash App is here to help make sure your teens' money and their spending isn't adding to that craziness. Look, with the Cash App card available to teens between 13 and 17 with sponsorship by an eligible parent or guardian, every transaction triggers a real-time notification for you to see, empowering your teen to practice independence while giving you the peace of mind by keeping track of their spending. You can also manage everything directly from your own Cash App account without having to switch between the two, making it simple to stay connected to your teen's financial activity in a way that's both efficient and empowering. Finally, no one wants unnecessary surprises. With Cash App, there are no monthly fees, no minimum balance requirements, and no hidden charges when sending or receiving money. With the Cash App card, you and your teen's balances receive 24/7 fraud monitoring. And if the card ever gets lost, you have the ability to lock their card right from your phone in just one tap. So parents, it's time to start focusing on your teen's financial learning and growth instead of stressing about your fine print. If you're ready to give your teen more independence while staying in the loop, start by downloading Cash App and sponsoring their account today. Okay? New Cash App customers can earn $10 if they use the code FAMILY10 in their profile at sign up and send $5 to a friend within 14 days. Terms obviously apply. All right, guys, can we be honest? Dog food is one of those things nobody questions. You just grab the bag, pour it in the bowl, assume it's good. Then one day you actually read the ingredients and it's like you're studying for a chemistry final. Half the words look like they belong in a battery, not your dog's dinner. And that's why I like Sundays for Dogs. It was created by veterinarian Dr. Tori Waxman because she wanted to feed dogs actual food, not mystery pellets. Sundays starts with 80% plus all natural meat, then adds real superfoods like kale, ginger, and blueberries. No fillers, no weird chemical blends. And instead of blasting everything with high heat like regular kibble, it's gently air dried so it actually looks like the real food, almost like a high quality jerky. And they just dropped a brand new fish recipe. It's made with 80% whole and minced fish, including eco-friendly invasive carp sourced from American rivers. Turns out a lot of dogs naturally prefer fish. So if you got a picky eater, this might be the move. Plus, it's loaded up with omega-3s to help support healthy skin, a shiny coat, joints, brain function, and the best part, no fridge, no freezer, no prep. Just scoop and serve it. Make the switch to Sundays. Go right now to sundaysfordogs.com/flagrant and get 50% off your first order. Or you can use the code flagrant at checkout. That's 50% off your first order at sundaysfordogs.com/flagrant. Now let's get back to the show.
We do have to address two things, though.
Yes, go.
People online, of course, were really mad about Elliot Page and Lupita.
You don't even think about it.
You don't at all.
No. You don't even think about it. Yeah. I actually think doing Lupita, having her be like one of the only black people in the movie, to me, makes it stand out as the most beautiful girl in the world more.
Because it's exotic.
Because what is exotic? What is different?
The most unique person.
Yes. If you just have another beautiful white chick in a sea of beautiful white chicks, there's gonna be someone watching that movie like, yeah, she bad, but she not that bad. Like, there's a bunch of other ones that look just like that.
Yeah.
So the uniqueness, I could make an argument for. And then the Elliot Page thing is like, it's like a nothing role.
Right. People were saying that Elliot Page was going to be Achilles.
Yeah,
and like that
that's-
was floated out there.
It's literally just like the Daily Wire saying shit so that they can react to it.
Yeah.
I don't know if they actually put it up, but it feels very like Daily Wire. Like, I'm going to be angry about this movie.
Oh no, yeah. The right they was hating on this shit before it came out. And they were like, it's not even going to do well. And now they got to eat their words.
Also, you can put whatever characters in shit. I actually really believe that. Like, as long as it doesn't feel forced. Like, if the Elliot Page character was like, as a trans soldier for the Ithacan army, everybody'd be like, what the fuck am I watching? But just as some little twink soldier that's running to the horse that gets killed immediately, you don't think people on the right were like, well, they found good use for that. Like,
felt a little force.
What was?
She's not a size of a fucking army person.
Well,
like,
but that was the point.
yeah, but it's like, would they even let her put on armor? Like, you're just wasting armor.
They probably
No.
let kids fight back then, you know?
Well, no,
they didn't let an 18-year-old get in there.
they did, but like the point of that character was Antinous. Robert Pattinson's character was supposed to go to war, and then his family bribes their shepherd's family to send their son instead of him.
Yeah.
Elliot Page.
So I imagine he's supposed to represent like the weakest, most defenseless parts of society that are taken advantage of by the wealthy to die in their place.
Interesting.
So you have this, at this point, it's this tiny little boy.
Yeah.
He's like, he looks like he's 12 going out. And then by the time you see him as Elliot Page, she's just getting fucking brutalized immediately. And it's like, it actually looks, if he's this big monstrous soldier and he gets killed, you don't feel as bad.
Oh, okay.
But if it's a defenseless little weakling,
Gotcha.
and they shouldn't have been there in the first place when this perfectly capable person should have gone.
Okay.
I assume
Yeah.
that was the logic.
Probably. That's
a good
I don't think it was like, we got to get a trans person in here so we win an Oscar.
Yeah.
And even if that was the thinking, they found a storyline that I thought
That it
made
work.
sense.
And the Trojan horse is kind of trans anyway,
exactly.
right? It looks
Yeah.
like a horse on the outside, but there's a man inside trying to get out. You know what I mean? Like that's the trans experience, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm going to go see it. I'm going to see it this weekend, I promise.
You know you're not.
I will. I'm going to. This is right up my alley. I'm going to enjoy it. Despite what you've done.
All right, just last thing before we go. The idea of like, there's this one part at the end where I think Calypso reminds him, like, Poseidon, you have to submit yourself to the gods. Stop fighting the gods. Stop thinking you can control everything. Like, this is not up to you. He constantly trying to control, constantly thinks he's more cunning and witty than the gods. And then she goes, you are not. And you have lost all of your men because they too thought that they were going to do it. You are the only one that's going to survive. If you submit yourself to Poseidon, Zeus will not let him kill you. He will fuck you up, but he's not going to let you kill you. And like, it was this really interesting message where like you can fight back constantly, but at a certain point, submission is the way through. And like, there is a version of forgiveness. Like the gods forgave him for breaking their rule as long as he was willing to submit and understand what he did. And like that being the pathway through.
Acceptance.
Yeah, it's kind of beautiful. You know, like you just project. I don't know. Did you find yourself kind of like connecting to stories within this and like projecting your life onto it?
Yeah, I mean, even in reading it, like even reading like the abridged versions that I read, I was like, oh, this is my experience with this thing. This is my relationship with this person. Like it's so tangible.
And that's the thing, like that I left from it. I was like, every project that we put together, it has to be on this level of like human introspection. Because each character you have to painfully see yourselves in a way. You know, like your hubris has to be represented in their hubris. And like you might not be them on their journey, but there will be decisions that they make that you know that you've made that you either regret or are proud of. And that you, if you are living through them, that's how you create connectability or connection, whatever, with the story.
Yeah.
And I think that's like Bible, the Odyssey, Shakespeare.
This is why reading religious history is like my favorite thing ever. Just like reading like the Ramayana.
This is like the thing that like Marvel's based on.
Maybe. I actually don't know.
The Indian.
Yeah. This is like Arjun is like trying to like fight this battle, and he's then approached by a god, and he like talks to the god about what it means to fight. Like it's just 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 year old story that persists because it's awesome.
I think look it up, but I think like Marvel, they make the argument that Marvel universe is. I'm gonna use the word inspired by.
Let me see.
Interesting.
Or something. I don't know. Or maybe Dove was wanting to develop something.
I'm
around
excited for Marvel this year. We got Spider-Man coming out soon. And Dune. Oh, it's going to be fucking.
Yeah, it says Marvel's mythos is heavily inspired by Hindu epics.
Yeah.
Marvel directly features the Hindu pantheon in the realm of Nirvana. Yeah.
Anyway, fire.
Should we rip some feelings and facts? How was the World Cup final?
That shit was unbelievable.
Fire, right?
I mean, like outside of going to see the Knicks, outside of going to see Knicks game 3, 4, 5, even just 4, 5, maybe there was like a UFC event that I went to, but that was like the greatest athletic experience I ever had. And like maybe it's different. Yeah. Let's
Fire,
go.
right?
Let's go. Maybe it's different watching soccer live. You know, certain sports, like watching NFL football live sucks.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
Because it's a game of inches that you're watching from.
You can't see the inches.
Yeah, so you don't know what a 3-yard run is.
Yeah. And yeah, for me, I need someone to explain what's going on. They're like, oh, this rule was violated. There's a flag on the play because of this, and now they need to do this to win.
Yeah, but I'm straight, so like I understand more or less what's happening in the game.
Like a girl.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a little helpful to be like, oh, this number guy.
No,
did
I
this.
don't relate to that at all. Just because I like girls.
No, we
so
all
like,
need that. A
for
little.
me, I understand when I'm watching the game, but I could totally imagine if you like stuffing cocks in your butt, how like, you would be confused when you watch soccer or football. Sorry. Yeah. Anyway, that was crazy. You just said that. I can't believe you just
that shit is
admitted,
hard to know.
We don't even watch soccer. I know all the rules of soccer.
No, how does offsides work when the goalkeeper comes up?
You can't pass the line.
What if he becomes the last man?
It's not offsides.
Yeah. If it's in the box.
No.
But that never happens. With football, you know what's happening. He hands him the roundish looking thing, and he tries to go forward. That's good. When he goes back, that's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that part
There's
I get.
no other rules.
But what's a
grounding.
tush push? What is that even?
No.
How many times that happened that you got to worry about?
Who even knows? I don't even know
Exactly.
really what's
It
going
never
on.
happens. You just read that on the
reaching
internet.
right now.
Okay, so there was criticism about the game because it was like low scoring or whatever. And again, maybe being there when you watch the sport live, you really enjoy it or something. Like maybe it's just a very enjoyable thing to watch live soccer. I haven't really watched it live, so I wouldn't know.
Oh, I like it live. Live is fire.
I was mesmerized. I was mesmerized.
Just seeing the buildup, like the tension.
You have to appreciate almost, you know, the best guys with women are the guys that enjoy hitting on them even if they don't get them. Because they enjoy the soccer of it. They enjoy almost scoring. That's fun to them.
Yeah.
Like the guys that are the worst women are the guys that like need to score.
Yeah.
But the guys that enjoy the chat, they enjoy the game, they enjoy the buildup. They're the best.
That's what soccer is. It's all
build-up,
tension and
yes.
buildup.
I
You
love
know?
it. I fucking
And even low-scoring games, it's like, when you have sex, there's only one nut, maybe two.
exactly.
You know what I mean?
You don't need much more.
Yeah.
And-
But the whole experience is fire.
When you understand the sport, it's like boxing. It's like you can watch a Mayweather fight. Some people think it's boring.
Right.
And I'm like, no, that's just amazing.
Technically
You're
impressive.
saying-
Yeah.
And
So-
the similarities with boxing do not end there. You can absolutely dominate a fight on points in boxing, meaning like your Mayweather style out boxing the opponent, but there's always a chance you could get knocked out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when a game is 0-0,
Always a chance.
even though Spain was dominating them, all it takes is one header off a corner, one header off a set piece, one missed.
Anything. One mistake.
There was still excitement in it because even though Argentina was getting absolutely dominated,
Belt to ass.
belt to ass, they were in it. And you knew if it went to penalties, you're like, these motherfuckers are going to win.
Right?
You knew it.
It's like a villain that won't die.
Yes.
It's like they keep on squeaking by every single game. Are they going to be able to do it again?
Yeah,
Great choice of words. Villain.
Yeah. People are
great.
not happy about it. Did you see the fight afterwards? Like you saw the brawl?
Nah, we dipped, bro.
Oh, you missed the best part.
He left at halftime.
We missed the best part. We watched the whole thing, but the second it was over, we fucking got up out of there.
Yeah.
It was
Bro, the true winners of the
Yeah.
World Cup,
America.
Israel.
Tell me why.
what country do people hate more right now?
Oh, you think they hate Argentina?
Yes.
So they handed off their hate to Argentina?
Yeah, it got
Open
real-
up your timeline
it got
right now.
personal.
Nobody cares about what Israel's doing.
How do they hate the team that lost?
Because they fight, they're sore losers, they're rough on the field.
All of a sudden, we all know about Argentinian history.
yeah.
We ain't know about that
how
shit
racist
before.
they were.
We ain't know none of that shit.
Son, I'll be
before.
honest with you. There wasn't a single Spanish fan in that motherfucker. The whole thing was Argentina and then people who hate Argentina. Like, there was maybe one section where I saw a lot of Spaniards and they had some drums going.
Bruh.
Outside of that, it was white and blue, everybody, and then just people who hate Argentina.
I didn't know there was that many Argentinians here.
Yeah.
Like, I was walking around New York. I'm like, where the Spanish?
I think it's like
jerseys
when
at?
you see people wearing a Steph Curry jersey. They're not really Golden State fans.
Messi
They're
fans.
Messi
That's
fans.
what
They're
I was
Messi
assuming.
fans.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what I assumed it was because I was like, ain't no way. And the vibes there, it wasn't what I imagined a football game would be. Like, I thought it was going to be a lot of chants going the whole time. Like, maybe it's just the Argentine fans. They don't really do that as much.
No, they be chanting.
So they tried to get some chants going, but you couldn't really feel it.
Yeah.
Whereas
That's
like
there's like Miles chants. You know, whatever Miles would say, they be chanting like that.
Oh,
really?
like that.
What the fuck are you saying? Yo, Al peed in a cup illegally at a theater in New York City.
I said that myself.
Check that out.
See,
I'll
now
say
you
this.
snitching on a black man. Damn, bro. Fuck.
I think the price
Al's
point probably made the chanting a little hard, if I had to guess.
Got it.
Like
Yeah.
folks that are spending 10 grand a ticket,
Yeah.
I don't know if those are the chanting types.
There's some people in my comments upset that I went because of the cost of it. Like I paid. I don't care about soccer that much to pay for that shit.
Well, why would they be upset?
Nah, I don't know, because it's like a ridiculous
Oh.
amount of money to go to these games.
Yeah, man, it's like going to the Super Bowl. It's like,
Yeah,
you
but
know
like-
you're going to spend a ridiculous amount of money.
I don't think anybody was upset that I went to the Knicks finals.
They're like,
'Cause
oh,
they
you don't
know what
care
it
about
means to
this,
me.
and you're taking up a spot that
Yeah.
somebody else could have had. Oh,
Yeah,
I see that.
But you weren't really taking a spot.
I wasn't really taking it. You know what I mean? Shout out Kalshi, bro. They had some opening in the booth, and it was fire. My
that's
booth,
awesome.
it was stacked, bro. We had Martha Stewart up in there.
Oh,
The GOAT.
Martha's the GOAT.
You chopped it with
Martha
Martha?
Of course I chopped it up, man. She was vibes. And then Martha came back to chop it up with me. And I had just eaten a blackberry, or I put it in my mouth, and my wife was like, there's a whole disease with fucking fruits and vegetables. Why would you be eating blackberries off of this tray? And I was like, I didn't know there's a disease with fruits and vegetables. So I spit it back in my hand. Second I turn away to go throw it in the garbage, Martha's coming over trying to chop it up. But I got a mashed blackberry in my hand. So I'm like, I got to get this shit out of my hand before I can have this conversation. Like,
You're wearing all white too.
Bro, it was bad. So fumbled that, but she's the fucking bomb. I also have no clue how to operate in a box. Like when you're in a box, you get a ticket still with a seat.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to be a rule follower because I don't know how to operate in a box. So I got to my seat, and it's Myles Garrett and Chloe Kim. Myles Garrett is the NFL player, and Chloe Kim is, I think, she's a professional snowboarder.
Okay.
They're a couple. Myles Garrett's huge.
And Miles Garrett shirtless.
I go, Miles. I said, hey man, pleasure to meet you. This is what my seat says. You know, I'm like, God, I don't want to get in trouble over here. I don't know. I don't want to get in trouble.
Okay.
Okay. Serena Williams walking in with her husband that started Reddit. I almost had to, be like, yo, you caused a lot of pain for me on this fucking app that you made. You know what I mean? Like, I almost had to check him on that shit. It turns out he's fucking 6'6" Armenian. I was like, all right, man, you got it.
Man, he would have sent Serena to take you.
Serena might have been able to do that.
Yeah.
Might have been able to do that. Anyway, so I said, hey guys, like, we got to be in our seats. We got to follow the rules.
Yeah.
This is what Zeus's law or whatever.
It is, Xenia.
And so they're looking at me confused because they've probably been in boxes. And the rule of box is just you sit wherever. Like this family dinner. There's no assigned seats. So we go, okay, blah, blah, blah. You got to go there. And it's better seats, by the way. I didn't want to take the better seat. It was in the front row.
Oh, wow.
So I'm in the last row. I'm like, I don't want to take anybody's good seat. So they switch with us, and they don't really seem that excited about it. And I realized why. is because the front row was the only row getting blasted by sun, and it was like 100 degrees.
Oh shit,
bro! I started to feel bad, man. Chloe was going to get water bottles and putting it to Miles's neck.
Oh no!
Miles the only black guy in the box, so he's absorbing the sun from everybody else.
And she's a snowboarder. She's used to cold conditions.
She's Asian. They hate the sun. Like she is the worst nightmare. The sun. So. I felt bad, and at the first hydration break, I was like, yo, guys, I didn't realize what I was doing. Like, if you guys want to switch back, you guys absolutely can.
But now...
What do you mean now? They said, are you sure? they hit me with the polite, yes, we'll do that immediately.
Okay.
So we switched back and let them go.
Damn, was that a real offer, or you were just...
It was a real genuine offer. I spoke to him about it. I was like, yo, I feel bad. Like, we didn't know the rules here.
Okay.
And it seems like we wanted the shade. Like, they probably think we wanted the shade. Not that I don't know how to exist in these spaces. So it was just vibes.
That's all. You got to become an official soccer fan. Like football,
I like it,
football
bro.
fan.
I like it. I like soccer.
You need a Premier League team.
Yeah, who do I go with?
FC Barcelona.
But that's not Premier League.
Yeah.
I was always a Barca fan.
I don't care.
Always loved Barca.
You don't even watch this shit.
I think we need the audience to give you a pitch.
Yeah, who should I go with, man?
Like, I've seen a bunch of flow charts about, like, if you like this, if you want to win trophies, if you like history, and it tells you what team you're on.
Yeah.
But I think you just need to get pitched from the audience.
Yeah. Tell me which team I should get, guys. I gotta know.
I feel like you're a Man U fan.
But isn't Man U like the front runners?
Not lately.
Like, I kind of want a Knicks. Like, I want a team with like legacy and pride, and then after decades finally wins the championship again.
Okay.
Is that Arsenal?
Why you asking him?
Yeah, I'm not a Premier League expert, to be honest with you.
Like, why you?
Arsenal went to the Champions League final, so they're pretty good.
What league expert are you?
Yeah.
None, bro. 100 leagues beneath the sea, bro. Maybe some history.
Mark has PTSD from getting one soccer thing wrong. Yo, just
soccer fans are ruthless, bro.
all we do is get shit wrong. That's
I know.
That's the mythology of our podcast. So just say some wrong shit. Who cares?
No, but soccer fans are ruthless.
What happened?
So we watching the game, Spain versus France. Mark, David, they go for France. I'm going for Spain. I'm talking shit. I'm a shit talking New Yorker. I don't give a fuck about this shit. They were salty.
What did I do?
They was getting in their feeling. David was upset.
David takes it serious.
Son,
David, get in here, David.
Ever since then, Mark been chipping at me like just every
What did I do?
time.
No, you guys were getting a little.
Yeah, he be just chipping at me. I'm like, bro, I'm rooting for my girl.
I'm almost
I don't
trying to get
care.
it up.
Bro, I
Y'all
said,
don't need to be
Alex,
sensitive about
Alex,
this
you
shit.
got to keep your jersey. How fire is that? You should keep your jersey.
Mark was being passive aggressive.
He does this
Nah,
fake little shit, and I'm like, Mark, we know.
He had the tag on his jersey. I was like, bro, you got to keep that. It's part of World Cup history.
Were you
You're
mad
an OG
because you
fan.
wear Temu jerseys and you mad that I have a real one?
All my jerseys are fake, for the record.
Yeah, but you don't have to. Like, I don't care
No,
about
you
this.
should keep the jersey from the World Cup.
But soccer fans, you see, they really into
I want
this
you to
shit.
be a fan.
Y'all need to be nicer, bro. That's all I'm saying. It's not that serious.
My point was that I want you to be a fan.
You
You have
can't
a
be
jersey
mad
from
about
a
a
team,
sport you don't
and I'm
know
like,
about.
bro, you should become a fan forever. Keep the jersey for the next World Cup, and then you have the OG.
So, yo,
Hold on, I'm trying to find out.
Forgive and forget, man. Forgive and forget. Jesus,
Yeah, I love when Al's been drinking.
Oh my
He's
god,
in the group.
It's
chat,
just it's
fucking
crazy.
texting.
Son, I'm getting random shots at me because y'all mad y'all team lost.
Random shots. He's out.
Oh, this is the thing that fucking infuriates. Here we go. Now we getting into it. David about to be Ecuadorian again? Was that it? Miles?
That was me. That was
Oh yeah.
Yeah, him. You were denying your fucking Spaniard history, and then all of a sudden your team lost. So now it's like, oh, I'm a Spanish fan now.
Exactly. That's how the World Cup goes. You just kind of root for a team
Son,
as
he
they
was
go.
about to fight me when we was like outside. He had to come over to me and apologize.
No.
I'm still expecting an apology from you, man.
For what?
Christian, you're a Christian or a Catholic.
What did I do?
You know what you did.
I put my hand out and said, hey, great game. And then Al goes, I'm a bad winner. And then all the comments flame him. And he's like, what? These
Nah, bro,
fans
you
are
were
so
being
mean.
a little. You
was
were being a little
I know.
sassy.
He
bro.
does this little thing where he's just like,
He asked you if you still had the tag on your jersey.
Yeah.
out of nowhere.
Because he was going to return the jersey. And I was like, no, you should keep it.
This shit happens 4 years.
It's part of the history.
Oh,
You see? I
don't-
know
don't-
he's doing.
Wait,
You doing
explain,
the, you doing the Southern
explain.
bless your heart shit.
No,
You doing the bless your heart passive aggression.
and I know
bro.
he
And
does.
then what did
this.
Al say in response? France sucks. I was like, yeah, they lost.
And then he points out a spelling typo.
Oh yeah, I mean you can't. You gotta spell it right. You gotta spell it right.
You know you
that's
tight.
when you're
You
dissing
know
someone.
you tight when that's the move you go
still
to.
tight right now, bro. Why you still? Oh, the hands. We got the hands. We got
If you're dissing someone in the group chat,
And then the next thing you guys like, name a player on a team.
no, that is it. That was David. That was David. That was David.
No, that was you too.
Hold on, I gotta get it.
He was like, yo,
Why
name
are you
a
so
player on the team. I'm like, bro, I'm just rooting for my wife's team, bro.
Fire.
It's not that serious.
And fire.
They was in their feelings.
Nah, you don't think it's fine.
I know.
No, 100%. I want everyone to be a soccer fan. Next World Cup, everyone has a team, and then as it goes, you pick a new team.
Wait, what do you mean? He did it again.
Wait, what?
He did it again. He did it again.
I'm so glad this shit is over,
So hold
bro.
on, let me understand.
It
So-
almost broke us up.
No,
man.
hold on a second.
It's love
You want
here.
credit for liking the best team in the last 20 years?
No.
You've always liked the best
Yes.
team.
No.
So like, what credit you want?
2010, they were terrible. 2014, they were terrible.
All right, so you had 2 World Cups where they weren't the front runners.
When you were 5.
Yeah.
Every other one they in the finals.
I can't choose where I'm born, bro. We don't get to choose these things. This is just fate. This is Zeus, maybe a France fan.
He was so tight, right?
Why are you angry at Al?
I'm angry that
know-
Al's put it on me when I was trying to be supportive.
You were not. You told him to return the
100%.
jersey.
No, I said keep it. He was going to take the jersey off and return it. I was like, no, you got to keep the jersey because it's fire. It's history. I tried to get him a Spain jersey. I literally had my friend drive from Bensonhurst to try to bring him a Spain jersey. Is that true?
T-Move used smelly jersey. Yes, you did.
From
try.
the last World Cup.
You did try.
Because every tournament you go to, you wear the old
This
jersey,
was
and then it's like, oh, I've been a fan since
this
all the way
before
back.
Spain bust France ass. That was, and then it was all
before that
sight
game.
for me.
It was before that game. I was
know.
like, bro, you got to represent Spain.
Oh, so you wanted
He
him
thought
to
he-
be in the loser jersey and then
Exactly.
wear it, and have the stench of loss
Yes.
carried with
Yes,
him.
exactly.
And then it backfired and he won.
Exactly.
And now you're tight.
Exactly. Yeah.
You see?
Exactly.
But I'm glad it's over. We're family now.
Are we though? I feel like Mark is still tight.
Hey now.
I don't know. Maybe I gotta wait 4 years and run it back or something like that, man. We good. I love you, brother.
It's honestly annoying when he's like flipping it.
Okay,
And I'm like,
here's
bro,
the thing.
you got to keep your jersey. And he goes, man, why are you so tight? And I'm like, dude,
Nah,
so-
that's not how the comment went.
No,
It's
the
fine.
annoying thing is Al is so blatantly fake.
Yes.
And
and I want him to be real.
no, you don't.
No,
No, you need to keep the
you
jersey.
don't. You mad.
you don't.
Wait, why?
You
Wait, why
mad
don't
that
I
I'm
wanna
a
be
shit
real?
talking New Yorker about
Well,
some shit I don't give a fuck about.
I don't know if you want him to be real or not, but you wanted to acknowledge that he's being fake.
No. I want him to become a Spain fan.
No,
and
you
then
don't.
every World why would I not want this?
No, you won't.
Every World Cup that goes forward, we're all fans of a team. I don't understand.
I want to help you here,
No,
but
no,
you
don't help me,
keep
don't help
on
me, don't help me,
digging
don't help me, don't
yourself
help
down. Yeah, but once you start doing the fucking
What do I want for Al?
Son,
What?
you gonna
You
start-
gotta- that's up to you to do soul
Son.
searching. You got to be on the island with Calypso, bro.
Oh,
You
I
need
wish,
7
I wish.
years.
He's gonna be playing poker and start buffing like this.
So,
Yes.
in an ideal world, you would like Al to be like, I don't care about any of this shit and nothing matters to me at all.
No. And the way that when the Knicks were winning, Al goes, yo, you need a Knicks jersey. I was like, yes, dude, I think I'm a Knicks fan. Seeing the Knicks win is so cool. Being in New York, the energy's fire.
Are you Al in this circumstance?
For the Knicks, yeah.
Yeah. So what you're trying to say is Al's not really a fan and he's jumping on the bandwagon of the Spain.
No, we're all bandwagons. If you don't grow up watching soccer, eventually something gets you and you're like, wow, this is the greatest game ever. Like when you went to the final.
Yeah.
And then I want everyone to become a fan of the greatest game.
Yeah. I mean, it is an amazing game.
It's the best.
Yeah.
And so I want Al to become like a Barcelona fan, go to the game. And then every time they're in the Champions League, it's like, oh, fire. We get to watch an awesome game and actually feel it.
And that's the beautiful benevolent side of you.
That is the only side I'm
What is-
texting.
but there is,
I don't understand how it's a diss to be like, hey, keep your jersey.
but the dichotomy of man. Well, how would you interpret it if it could be a diss? Like, let's say that
If
was.
he interpreted it as, hey, return it, then it's a diss.
Well, let's say that you got a piece of dialogue written by Christopher Nolan, and Christopher Nolan said, "You're a bad guy." How
would
would
be-
you mean this exact line as a bad guy?
I would mean you're a fake fan, return your jersey because you don't even care.
Now, do you find it odd that literally everyone but you interpreted that line in that exact
As
way?
I'm saying it, I can realize how it's interpreted that way.
But you're saying in your core you did not mean it in that way.
no. Why would I take a shot? I'm not a shot taker.
He said,
I'm not a shot taker.
Did you take the tag off the jersey? Like that in itself.
Even
is
if he
like
took the tag off the jersey, he can still return it. Why are you so worried about the?
No. Then you gotta resell it the whole time. You can't return it without the tag.
Yes, you can.
David, would you like to chime in here?
Yeah, the day after Spain and France played, I apologized to you. And then I called Mark to apologize for my emotions, and he goes, "Nah, honestly, I wanted you to go harder at Al."
Oh, there we go.
Why lie to our friends? Why lie to our friends?
Now you just been lying to us this whole time. Look how red you are. You read it at Miles when he says the N word. So this shit is crazy.
Why lie to our friends?
I don't say the
Why
N-word.
can't we just enjoy this moment?
Yes.
When in that moment, Al was being annoying.
What was annoying about Al?
That he was intentionally trying to rile up me and David.
In what way was he intentionally trying to do it?
He said, "You guys suck."
Damn. Yeah, I don't know how you can recover from that.
I know. Yeah. It's not like we're watching sports and you root for the team.
Yeah.
It's not like you talk shit about the other
anytime
team.
France made a bad pass, we would go. I was like, "Oh, that's annoying."
Oh, live. You guys are watching it live.
we watched it together.
Yeah, but once I know I'm under your skin, I am going to work now.
Yeah.
Yes.
But then after the game, I was like, "Hey, great game." Gave you a handshake.
But I know it's fake.
It's not. It's a great game.
Fuming.
I didn't shake your hand.
Well, also, that's David. David is fuming at the smallest of
Why
both
were you
ever.
not rooting for Spain?
He's a traitor.
No, I love Mbappe a lot, and I love the French team. They're amazing players. So I wanted. Also, if Mbappe got his second World Cup before 30,
Yeah.
Crazy.
like,
Who's the trans from Euphoria?
Hunter Schafer.
Yes.
He loves her. Mbappe.
Oh, Mbappe stole your chick?
Guys,
It's a Helen of Troy situation.
Yeah. Launch 1,000 ships, David. Launch the ships.
Talk about Yamin Lamal's girl.
Heartbreaking.
Heartbreaker.
If it's true.
Yeah.
If it's true. We don't
None
know
of
if
this
it's
is true, bro. Come on, get out of here.
But
man.
allegedly, she was with a guy 3 weeks before, like the World Cup, and was like, "I love you, baby." And then during the celebration, she's with Lamine Yamal.
Man, whatever. Have y'all seen Temptation Island? These Spanish women leave for less. Okay? Shout out Montoya. Montoya knows. Montoya knows what these Spanish women will do given the right circumstance.
Yeah,
and it's not
absolutely.
even for the best player in the world or the best young player in the world. So come on, chill out with all that.
I mean, he's up there.
Is he not the best young player in the world?
Lamine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said he's
Oh, you
not
said
there.
he's not.
No, I said he is.
Oh, yeah. No, he is.
He's the best young
I
player.
was
in the world.
upset he ain't really show out in the World Cup. Because they be talking about what he's doing in Europe, but he ain't show out in the World Cup.
he had an
in the
injury
final.
before. Like he came in with a hamstring injury.
I thought he was doing work.
He only had 1 goal and 0 assists.
Oh, in the whole World Cup.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
in the final though, I thought that he was doing there were moments in the second half where I thought that he was kind of like fading from the moment, let's say, if I was to be hypercritical. But they were working through him and he was guarded well, it seemed, and he was kind of creating opportunities. It's not like Spain could have won that game 5-0 given the amount of opportunities.
Yeah.
The goalie did an unbelievable job. You didn't think so?
He had 1 good save. Every other save off
a header?
Every shot was right at him. The free kick save was amazing.
Sure. But still, we're talking about a save off of a header, right? That ball can go anywhere.
Also, the whole tournament. If you count the whole tournament, I mean...
Dibu conceded 3 goals a game in that tournament.
I thought you were talking about the Spanish goalkeeper.
No. You're talking about Argentina.
I'm talking about, Emi Martinez or whatever his name is? Yeah. But Spanish goalkeeper too. I don't know, Spain, this is what we were saying before, you just realize how far behind the U.S. is. And low-key, everybody's far behind. Because Argentina looks far behind. Spain made Argentina look like the U.S.
Yeah.
Literally, Spain's the midfield play, and I say this as a complete soccer casual, complete and utter control.
Yeah.
Whenever they got the ball, it was either direct pass or one touch. When the guys in the U.S. midfield get the ball, it feels like it takes 5 seconds just to corral it before they then start to... And you don't have a chance to build a play if you don't have the midfield setting it up. It's like having a point guard with no handle in basketball. That's what it felt like. When you have a point guard that can get the ball up and then set up the offense, you're in really good position for your star players to score. If you can't get the ball up, how are you going to get in the hands of your star players?
Yeah.
And I don't know, maybe that's just a specific Spain thing, but...
What's interesting in my experience, it falls apart for America at like 17, 18 years old. Like from like 14 to 15, you can get a collection of American players to play some of the best clubs in Europe and like it's competitive or they win. It's when you go to college, you're trying to play in the MLS, that's when it falls apart. You get a young Lamine Yamal playing for Barcelona when he's what, 17?
Yeah.
16?
15 actually. Yeah.
15?
Yeah.
So he gets called to the first team at 15 years old. By the time he's 20, he's had 5 years on the greatest team.
Against like real pros.
Against real pros. Whereas you have our guys spending a year in college, maybe they go play in the MLS, and it's like, you don't have the level.
But how does that affect the touch you have?
The issue is that I think in the youth system in America, they focus more on athleticism and like durability rather than technique. Like like Brazilians, when they grow up, they play indoors. It's like 5-a-side. They play futsal.
It's also a big focus on game winning. Like when you're in the youth program in America, it's like you want to be on the best team that wins all the time. And that often can be from a coach that has a great system, but not necessarily developing the best individual players.
Yeah.
And so as a result, like they'll win games against great competition, but then you get old enough, lose the decision-making and the speed, and then it falls apart.
I mean, I was watching the Spanish midfield. None of them seemed like athletes.
Rodri? When you see Rodri, it doesn't look like he's the greatest player in the world.
With no disrespect to them at all.
Yeah.
They do not seem like athletes, but they did this thing that like it doesn't really exist in like the sports that I care about, where simply holding the ball is an act of aggression. Simply holding the ball and making the defense chase you is an act of aggression, because you're not really making like the defenders chase you. You're making the midfielders run around.
Yeah.
And now those same guys have to go set up offense after they're fucking exhausted from chasing you around because you've been holding 70% of possession or whatever. Like sometimes this works in football, like American football, but it's different because the defense and offense are completely different players. So yeah, your defense can be exhausted and then the offense can like, impose their will. But like once the offense comes back on, they're fresh because they've been sitting down the whole time. Soccer's not like that. That midfield got to play fucking D. And then the second shit changes, now you're just out of breath. You finally get the ball back, and then you have to go and start to mount this comeback.
Yeah,
I thought it was so impressive. And even though there was no scoring, just the way that they would like methodically build up a play, and then use their offensive like one-on-one players, the way that they use Lamine or Nico to set up offensive strikes. Yeah, maybe they didn't execute but one. They had 20.
Yeah.
It felt like they had 10 that were like legit, this could go in. Maybe that's a lot. 7, I don't know. But like, it was beautiful to see.
So can we talk about the corruption? Because everybody's talking about that. I don't know the game well enough to be like, oh yeah, that should have been called this and it wasn't called.
Let me explain it. We lent Argentina $100 billion to stabilize their economy. We need to make sure that they made that money back. So they made the final, and now they made enough money where they can pay us back the interest or whatever the vig is on that money.
Bang.
I think it's that simple.
It's
like,
but I mean, this has been the case for a while now.
Well, we've been bailing them out for a long time. This is what we do.
Argentina is the only team to make it to the semifinal without playing a top 10 team.
This one and other times, or just this one?
This one is the only one. The group stage was super easy.
Yeah.
Egypt, Cape Verde, great teams, especially Egypt, but not a top 10 team.
Yeah.
Whereas Spain is playing France, Portugal, like they're playing some of the best teams in the world.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I mean, America, if we beat Belgium, had to play Spain. What the fuck is going on? How do we have it at home? How do we not have the easiest bracket? That's insane.
Yeah.
Like everybody made this big deal about like Trump asking Balogun to be brought back on. It's like, put us in the fucking right bracket. I don't want to play Portugal, Spain. I don't want to play France. I want to play any of these.
Real corruption.
Real corruption.
Yeah, we didn't corrupt.
There is a conspiracy theory going around about Argentina.
Yes.
So, this is a couple little layers here. Scaloni, the coach for Argentina, arrives at the stadium and gets off the team bus in tears, allegedly. Messi misses every single shot in the warm-up.
I saw that.
Messi's family didn't come to the stadium, allegedly.
Whoa.
The entire squad walked out of the dressing room with their heads down, completely shaken. Enzo and Licha are both seen crying, allegedly. Messi is heard saying, let's forget about everything, let's just play, forget about everything. Everyone around him looks very somber. Scaloni abandons the tactical approach that had worked throughout the tournament, leaving the midfield exposed against a team whose midfield is their best strength. Argentina had 0 shots in 90 minutes. And Latorre, one of their biggest attacking weapons, never comes in. Cuti Romero and Lisandro Martinez asked to be substituted because of injuries, Yet, according to this, neither of them look to be in obvious pain. They're two toughest players in the tournament. Spain commits over 20 fouls without receiving a card. Allegedly. Cucurella somehow escapes a red card after covering his mouth, which is bullshit.
Bullshit.
That was bullshit.
Spain's celebration feels subdued, and they're suggesting that somehow they were talked to before the game.
Saying,
Hey, you guys got to give it up.
this is
the conspiracy.
Can I just say something?
I don't believe this. I'm just floating the conspiracy.
This is the most Argentine conspiracy that could ever be concocted because it plays into their arrogance. The only way that they could lose is if they had to give it up.
Yes.
To Spain. Like the only way they could conceptualize their team being outplayed is if they said, okay, we'll just let them beat us. Mm-hmm. There's no fucking way.
They're saying that the Malvinas protest that they did, like holding up the sign that like the Falkland Islands belong to Argentina, they said that was in contempt of FIFA's official rules.
They should have been fined and suspended.
And so they should have been fined. So they were told that like, hey, you guys got to pull out these players. The two players holding the sign were the two guys that were subbed off.
Oh shit.
How much corruption exists in soccer at the highest level?
It seems like a lot.
Like real corruption, not like behind the scenes.
There was the whole Sepp Blatter thing, rewarding the World Cups to Qatar and Russia, and there was later found out that he was bribed for it.
So to me, that's not that's corruption, but it's not corruption that affects play.
For like match fixing?
Yeah.
Well, there are
like
examples in the past.
I feel like if you don't call a foul, that's clearly a foul. That's corruption during the gameplay.
That it would be corruption. Like this would be the argument they would make for the NBA. That the NBA controls which refs go to which games.
Yeah.
It's not random. And that they might throw in a ref to extend a series because it makes more money for everybody involved. So that to me, I'm like, okay, this is corruption that affects the way, the outcome of the game. Playing in Qatar is, to me, it's like, yeah, it sucks, but it sucks for everybody.
It seemed like every single Argentine game, people were pointing out calls that weren't made, like fouls that they committed that weren't being called. But then this theory was saying that, hey, Spain's calls weren't getting called. So I'm like, it's really just who makes the story. Like,
did you really think that Argentina wasn't trying?
That's the allegation.
Argentina's the worst team to make the final in my lifetime. Like, truly.
Yeah, so like...
They were never going to win that game.
They got there luckily, right? Like, they were getting outplayed in most of their games, and then in the last few minutes, they find a way to pull it off. So, like, they luckily got there, and then they went against the best team in the world. Like, I don't think anybody would question that, right? Sorry, Mark.
Gang.
But it is, right? Are they not the best team in the world? It's like 100%. Unbelievable. So that's what happens. Now, it was miraculous that they were able to like stay in it. I think America would have done better.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I agree.
Better?
But also, like, stay in it. I mean, like, it was 1-0, and the game never felt close. Like, I don't think Argentina were ever going to win that game. Even with the late pushes at the last 5 minutes.
They could barely get the ball past the midfield.
Yeah, they were never going to win that game.
What I didn't understand is like why, and I was texting the group and also Mark about this, like, why not feed it to Messi every single time and just let him do something?
That's a lot to ask for a 38-year-old Messi against like the best defense in the world.
It's the last game you're going to play. Leave it on the fucking pitch.
Like,
he was just shut down. Like, if you look at every time he gets the ball, there's 3 guys pressing hard.
Go. You're already doing nothing. You can't do less than nothing. Right? Like, it's not like they were doing anything. It's not like they were getting shots on goal or anything. If I'm not getting anything at all, what it felt like is since it was 0-0, they're like, all right, guys, we're going to play for penalties.
Certainly after the red card, that was their
Even
strategy.
Before the red card, I felt like they just submitted. They were like, all right, guys, we're going to play for penalties because once we're in penalties, it's even again because they're absolutely whooping us.
They're favored in penalties.
And, okay, maybe they're favored. Yeah. But like in my mind, I'm like, it's 0-0. We can't get the ball past the midfield. Just give it to Messi. Let him draw attention because naturally he's going to draw more attention than the other players. And then see what happens with that attention. Why the fuck wouldn't you at least try that?
The issue is that they weren't even given the opportunity to collect the ball and then give it to Messi. You know what I mean?
Like building out of the back.
Because if Spain lose the ball, they're going to press you high. They're not going to sit back and then let you like...
so then have Messi pull back to the midfield.
That's what he was doing.
Pull further back.
Get in the goal.
Get in the goal. Like literally hand the ball off to him at the goal and then just let him cook on the way up. Who gives a fuck? This is your last game. I'm sorry. Like, I know that there's a lot of people who love Messi, et cetera, but like if I knew that that's my last game, if Jordan thought that it was his last ever game playing for your international team in a World Cup final. Do you think he's walking around counting blades of grass for fucking 120 minutes like Messi was? No, give me a rock every single fucking time.
But that is how he plays.
It's
like
a
that's
huge
how
Messi
Messi plays. He just stands there and then eventually he gets into the game once the ball gets near him. But when the ball's not near, that nigga don't do shit.
Well, he need to be there, bro. I'm sorry. Like, I think you need a ball hog a little bit.
Ooh.
Unless they told him to stop.
Ronaldo?
Oh.
Like, listen, if we're going to get into it, would Ronaldo let that happen?
Nah.
Would he let it happen?
Oh,
Mark?
that's your guy.
He would be probably a little more tenacious, certainly. He'd be at least more mad. He would yell at his teammates more.
Yeah. Get in there. Make it happen.
There's a famous match fix, Argentina, Peru.
Yeah, but wasn't this about both were trying to lose or something?
Well, that was a different one. That was Algeria. They
That
knocked
was,
out Algeria,
like, the
West
82
Germany, and
World
Austria.
Cup.
So what happened
1978.
with Argentina, Peru?
Argentina needs to beat Peru by 4 goals to overtake Brazil to get to the final. They have to score 4 goals. The way that the brackets were set up, it was on a differential. Argentina was ruled by a military dictatorship that wanted to win the World Cup at home. The World Cup's being played in Argentina. Dictator Jorge Videla visited the Peruvian dressing room before the match, and then something happens. Argentina suddenly achieved exactly the huge victory that they needed, and then later accounts alleged diplomatic, financial, or political pressure on Peru to throw the game.
Fire. That's leadership. That's leadership. Not, I'm going to get Balogun back in the game and then we still get our ass kicked. This is leadership.
Or Diego Maradona putting sedatives in the goalkeeper's water.
Yep. The 3 World
Is that
Cups.
real?
Yeah, he admitted to it. I think in like 2004 or 5, right?
The 3.
That's you really want to win. That is.
If you're not cheating, you're not trying.
Yeah, bro.
You're
Yes.
at, this is.
These are rats we're dealing with. This is bad for the game.
what are you
but
talking
rats
about?
don't die. Rats will be here. They'll live through a nuclear holocaust.
You watch a sport where they fake cry on the ground to get a call. Like,
Oh yeah,
where's the
Who's the
integrity?
MVP of the league in the NBA?
What?
Shea. He flops every possession. It's the same thing in
Yeah,
every
but we
other
don't
sport.
respect that.
Yeah, we don't respect it. We complain about it.
In
We don't respect
football
that.
and
You guys
in
praise
basketball,
Wembanyama
you
MVP.
exaggerate contact. It's
And we don't like it. We call it out.
but
you
not
guys
but
like,
you're
oh,
making it
this is
seem
the
like it's
best.
exclusive to soccer. It's not.
It really
Oh,
is.
they
exclusive.
get defensive about this
I
shit.
know. That's
Wow.
why I just
I was
kept
taught
doing
as a
it.
kid to always dive.
That's why
Say
I
again?
kept doing it.
I remember I had a practice before with this big tournament in Germany, and I got hit and I didn't go down. And my coach stops the practice and goes,
Yeah.
"If you ever get hit like that again, you fucking go down. You get a penalty."
Really?
Yeah. It's like, we're trying to win the game. You got hit, go down, get the penalty. We're trying to win this game.
So they taught you to suck meat.
Yes.
Like, that's the thing I don't get about
Part
it,
of
bro.
this, part of being a great player, you got to be an actor. That's part of being a great soccer player. You got to be an actor.
Well, Lamine Yamal, like he sees that Digne is going up for the kick and he jumps in the way to draw the foul and get the penalty.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. Oh, they all do it. But that's the fact that it's part of the game. Yeah.
Not Holland.
Holland doesn't
don't
go
do that
down.
shit.
Yeah, he does. That's fire.
And he gets buckets.
Well, I told you he's
Viking.
going to be the greatest of all
But he
time.
fucked up because in the Premier League this year, a player headbutted him. He doesn't go down. If that player were suspended on Arsenal, Gabriel Magalhaes, they probably wouldn't have won the Premier League title.
But
if he was
that's
suspended.
the
who
if.
wants to win
That's
like
a
that?
hypothetical, yeah.
No, that's a very, very real
But
situation.
who
But you
wants
don't
to
wanna
win like that?
that.
You want to win on your
I
feet.
won the Premier League because I pretended to get knocked out.
Yeah,
No,
You would
no,
rather
no.
win by putting sedatives in a goalkeeper's bottle than diving one game? Fuck out of here.
But doesn't every sport have that to an
that's-
extent? Like
yeah.
even like not drawing fouls, but like if someone has the ball, you foul them to like put them at the line
Yeah.
to then shoot.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, well now you're just winning who can shoot the best free throw.
Yeah, but we think that sucks too.
Yeah.
Wow,
Like we
I
never
think
say
diving
like
sucks,
this is a good part of the game.
but it just is.
Yeah, but you guys don't point it out that it's a bad part of the game.
I think it's bad.
Do you?
Yeah.
I don't think it's
You're
bad.
embarrassed.
I don't
You're
think it's bad.
embarrassed
I don't
by
think
it.
it's bad.
But you're being defensive and you're.
To lose on a dive, I would be pissed. I'd be like,
Well, now with VAR, there's no dives.
Yeah, they are. They
Yes,
gave a
they
guy a
are,
fucking
yeah.
red for a yellow for
Okay,
for
there's a difference
diving.
between diving and exaggerating. He got hit, right?
The yellow.
Kubarsi on the
Yeah.
second yellow, he got hit.
you think he simulated that?
I think he definitely exaggerated the flip,
Yeah.
but he got hit.
No, that's not the one I'm talking about.
What are you talking
They
about?
gave someone a yellow in the final for faking a fall completely. I think it was an Argentine player.
Oh no, they gave Enzo his first yellow card for dissent.
Yeah, he was yelling at the ref.
He was yelling
right?
at the ref.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it wasn't diving.
Oh, they did a review and it was like completely fake. No, it wasn't even Enzo. It was a different guy. I don't
Are
know.
you talking about the game against the?
No, there's one that I was just
Switzerland.
at. Like it was a complete dive.
the
It doesn't
Switzerland
matter.
Argentina one.
Switzerland, Argentina, a guy dives and then gets a card for that sent off.
Okay.
And that was bullshit.
Anyway, look, soccer's fun.
Last thing.
Yeah.
This was funny to me. So Dove has an Argentinian jersey on.
Yeah.
And he's like, yo, I can't fuck with Spain. They kicked my people out in 1492. But then you're rooting for the country that accepted the Nazis?
It's a very difficult situation.
I think that was kind of worse,
Also, Spain
right?
has a Moroccan player.
It's a very difficult situation.
Rock in a hard place, yeah.
But listen,
Well, aren't you going to choose? Like, that means this people that come from the descendants of Nazis.
But there's a lot of Jews in Argentina.
Tons.
So he's like, all right. If I'm going to go to a country right now, they'd probably be vibing more with Argentina.
1492, so long ago.
1491.
Whatever, yeah.
What happened in 1492?
Well, no, it's very important because in 1492, Spain becomes a global superpower. So
Maybe a coincidence.
yeah, it's obviously a complete coincidence.
Maybe a coincidence.
Obviously a complete coincidence. That literally a year later they sail the ocean blue and then dominate all of Central and South America,
Which is
and parts
bad.
of North America.
But maybe that's bad.
Which is bad.
Maybe the Jews would have stopped them. Be like,
They were
hey,
like,
don't do that.
Yeah,
Don't do
inferencing
that.
right now.
Yeah.
Too much
Yeah,
inferencing
there's
going
a lot
on.
of inferencing.
Yeah. But there's a lot of beef, obviously, in Spain, even between like the Moors and the non-Moors.
Yeah, but the Spanish beef all the time with each other. That's just a part of being Spanish.
Yeah.
Everybody in Europe does.
The Bilbaínos and the Basque and the Catalonians.
Yeah, it's part of it's we don't get along. That's a very that's a normal thing out here.
Yeah.
Very American of them.
Yeah.
Yes. I feel like we get along better
Yeah, we're not trying to secede all the time.
because we don't have as individual identities. Like the only people in America that have that are like Texas.
And
Oh,
New Yorkers.
no. New Yorkers,
Yo, relax.
no, New Yorkers don't think that we're separate from America. We think we're the best. Texans in their part of their ethos is like we are our own and we could be if we wanted. And you hate to admit it, but like they could. I think they have like the largest military complex in the world, like including America or something like that. Like they could easily, I think we'd play this game before, but like Texas versus any country in Europe, militarily, Texas wins.
Yeah, but Texas versus the rest of America?
No, America wins.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, of course.
So just stay in your place.
Of course. And that's what we say to them.
Yeah.
But like they're the only ones in America. They're like, we don't have to be America. We have our
see.
own identity. And they weren't. We had to like pull them in. I forget who went down there. Sam Houston or something like that.
Sounds right.
But like, so yeah, but like in Europe and even within Spain, it's like the idea of Spain is kind of novel. It's like a new thing for them.
Yeah.
There were all these little kingdoms and they're like, all right, well, we want to just fucking like bunch together and then we'll become a country.
Yeah.
And that's kind of all of Europe.
Yeah, Italy.
Italy just became Italy like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
No, not 10 years, but like in the 1900s.
Yeah.
I thought that shit happened in like 1600s. It was like 1978.
Yeah.
That's recent.
That is super recent. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there are Italians in America that like have a lineage to a country that didn't even exist.
Yeah. And now you get why they're all like, oh, I'm Sicilian. I'm Venetian.
Because you weren't Italian. It didn't even. I'm from the Papal Estates or whatever. Italy was. Well, when did they become actual Italy? 50 something?
Yeah, I think it was like
56?
around Mussolini, after Mussolini.
It was post World War II.
Yeah. That they became like the unified whatever.
They later became a democratic republic in 1946, but they were a country under the kingdom in 1861.
Still.
But
recent.
46 is when they
America's older than them.
Yeah.
America's older than Italy. Think about that.
Sorry.
Respect.
Right? 250.
Respect.
Fire.
Yeah, I'm glad
Boys.
this World Cup is over.
Why?
No.
We could all.
Imagine it just happened all the time every year.
But then it wouldn't be as special.
And they're expanded
yeah.
to 64 teams, which I'm a big fan of, to be honest.
More teams.
Like, I want random matchups.
More teams.
Yeah.
Like what random?
I mean, I want North Korea versus Vatican City.
Fire.
Right? Like, how sick would that be? Like, I want random ass teams you would never expect.
I completely agree about
Maybe
more
Italy
teams.
can get in.
No, that won't be possible. That won't be possible. But like, yeah, more teams because stretch it out, make it go longer.
Yeah.
We like this.
Yeah.
It's also one out every 4 years.
Yeah.
And the perfect timing for Americans because we have no sports that we care about for another few months.
Yeah.
So this is the gap.
But can it go on for longer with all those other leagues?
Yeah.
them other leagues don't matter. And also, like, it's not like every team manages to make it through. Once you're out, you go play in your other little league.
Yeah. What if you in? So now one team might be missing their best player.
It is what it is, bro. I don't know what to tell you. Like, this is what matters.
Yeah.
Fighting for country
down,
here.
Right? The league shut down.
No, they keep playing.
There's only one league that's in the summer. I think, like one major
European leagues are off from May to August, but like South American MLS,
Yeah, MLS goes. They
this is
pause.
when they play.
Oh.
Whatever. None of them matter. So just do it all through and through. Like, yeah, I think we need something.
Right?
Anyway, fellas, we appreciate you. We love you. We see you next week. Peace.
Peace.